Change the intro. Oh, I was hoping the signal doesn't go up. Yeah.
We all love Star Wars, the uniting cause, but as long as you love Lego, it ain't breaking no laws. We got guests, clock talking random topics, leaks, rumors, hot takes like psychotropics, lane breakings, and of course all the latest gossip. What's your wish list? What's it gonna take to cop? Let's do a roll call of our illustrious host, hailing stateside in UK, coast to coast. Paddle on the dawn shuffles in, back in the cake, all stiff for us, stiff while he making it shake.
We got Nimble Saucepan with his blue stone. He's from Birmingham, but let that lower the tongue.
That was brilliant, Mark. Fantastic.
I was hoping it was going to be behind the thing, but never mind.
That was fantastic.
Hi everyone, by the way.
Let's get this song here. Yeah.
Well, welcome to another Super Sunday. I hope everyone's well. Yeah,
Sorry.
No one's well? Okay.
Absolutely fantastic.
I go on, okay.
Another Sunday, getting closer to that magical day on the 25th of December. It's always an exciting time. So, yeah, living the dream, mate. How about yourself?
Well, I won't say what I said earlier, but you know all the gripes about what's happened this week. But apart from that, fine. And I've come on here to have fun, and I hope you enjoyed your intro.
It was fantastic, especially off the cusp like that.
Mate, I've been practicing it for the last hour.
Brilliant. Feel honoured, mate.
It cut out two of them, but never mind.
Slurpy, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing fine on this illustrious, the final Sunday of November and the final day of November.
It is, yeah.
One more month for this stinking year, like. But can't wait. Countdown has begun.
Let's hope next year be better. Well, not too bad. Apart from the beginning of the year, because I don't know if you know, but I wasn't very well.
Wasn't you?
Yeah. That's the first time hearing of it.
Yeah, I bet it
This hour.
Should have said.
Oh.
Everyone, put your message of condolences and sadness in the chat for Whittakee. Hope you get better soon.
I'm fine now, thank you very much. Oh. Like I said, not like, oops.
Chat decides our fate.
I do enjoy these sort of shows when it's, the free-balling, because it's a chance for us to waffle when sometimes we can't do that. I'm looking forward to it, and it's very chat-driven, aren't they, these sorts of shows? So I'm sure, and the engagement from the chat's been fantastic the last few weeks. So
I wasn't too sure because I think I'm on a late next Friday, so I might not be on. So I know it's not officially December, but I might do that one tonight. It's December tomorrow, so got it all ready anyway. So
happy days, mate.
Just in case. But yeah, like I said, hope everyone's had a good week. I think before we do the shout outs for the chat.
There he is.
There he is. Here comes our illustrious leader.
Supreme leader.
Yeah.
He's up for me. I can't see him.
Well, his name's up, but
what is it? It's going to be 10 minutes of him being like, "You hear me? I can't hear you."
He's looking too serious.
At least crack a smile, Mark. Bloody hell.
It's Sunday.
Like a slapped arse.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, that's better. Nice smile.
Can you hear me?
You look too serious then. In fact, I didn't know if you were frozen.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't.
Oh. Can you not hear
Guys.
us?
Who
Guys,
said
can you
that?
hear me?
Oh, he's having us on now.
Dave.
It's gonna be 2 minutes of me saying, "Can you hear me?" Cheeky
can't hear you.
bastards.
What's occurring?
Oh, any news? Any goss?
Well, we were just getting round to that.
Oh, okay.
So I was
What
going
did I
to
miss?
say before you.
Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late, chat. Sorry, I'm
Oh,
late.
you have to watch from the start, Cool Hand.
Before I do the shout out or whatever, I was going to do. Any news, any gossip. But before I do that, how are you, Martin?
I'm fine. How are you?
He's not very well.
Laggy conversation anyway. Look, we got company. So,
What? What did I miss?
Sorry, I don't know what's happening.
you haven't missed anything. I think.
I asked. I asked how you were. You said something about Gavin Company.
No, because you went, how are you? And so I straight away thought of the line with Han Solo when he went, how are you? And he goes, lousy conversation anyway. Luke, we got company.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's elite ball knowledge, Mark.
Sorry, I'm not a real Star Wars fan.
yeah.
Let's put the ticker down anyway. All right, so we have got some news actually because Nimble just said to me and I didn't know anything about it. So over to Nimble.
Well, shout out to the best leaker in the game, of course. Get cooped. Where would we be without that lovely, lovely man? Dropped the 2 new MIDI scales come in the 1st of Jan, as well as the buildable BB-8, and let's just say 2 out of the 3 look fantastic.
Right.
Ooh, I haven't seen any of them. I've only seen the BB-8.
They're right up your street, Mark. Well,
that's what I said. I didn't even know about it until Nimble said just before we came on live. So.
Yeah, the BB-8 looks like a heap of shit, but I don't know. I haven't seen others.
That bad.
Yeah, spoiler alert. The 2 out of the 3 that look fantastic, it's not BB-8.
No, I was going to say.
It's like $89.99 and then it's like 12 pieces.
I think it's a poly bag.
It's like all the side panels, the rounded bits on the side are just one piece. I mean, it looks like they've put some new pieces together, but that doesn't really work when it minimizes the. Do you know what I mean? It's like with the 4 Plus.
So they've used big sort of half circle pieces.
I mean, I only had a glance. I didn't have a deep look, and I may, there's always time to change your mind, but it just looked like a lot of big pieces to make up. I don't know. I mean, I gotta be honest. I got the older one, and it wasn't the greatest set. I built it. The
it does look like crap.
The build was frustrating and annoying, and then when it was built, it was just. I don't know. The features were okay on it, but it just kind of looked a bit blocky. It was one of the first sets. I was like, "No, I'm not keeping this up. I'm taking this."
I mean, compared to what they've done
dust magnet
with the other build droids, is it pretty shit up to those? Does it not really compare?
It looks like.
Oh no, I don't think it's even supposed to be. I mean, it might scale with them, but it's not even in the same league. It's closer to like more the style of the new Grogu.
Right.
The new shitter Grogu. I mean, the second 2 have been shit anyway, but this newer one that's coming out where it's like a baby's toy type thing.
Yeah, the new one does look very like what it's supposed to be a 4 Plus, almost like a Duplo set, if you ask me. But
Let's see, Padawan's in the chat. What's happening, Padawan? I haven't seen you for a while, mate. Well, he's been out. He's been out on maneuvers. Like he's been out fighting the good fight in the trenches. Nice to see he's still alive, though.
Is he around now?
Yeah, jump on a stream if you want to come on, mate. Yeah. If you're saying he missed it, but maybe he's still not available. Maybe he's just calling in from Ground Zero. Or
were you listening earlier, Martin?
To what?
Just before you came on.
No, that's the earliest I was available.
Go back and listen to the intro.
Why?
Well,
you're just going to tease me.
Yeah, I got to listen.
Oh, this amazing thing happened to me today. All right.
Go on then.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, So
How
we
many
can't
times have
show
I
these
come on
pictures.
here late? Come on here late, and I said, and you say to me, watch it on replay.
Yeah, but that's because you've asked about something. I didn't ask.
Right.
You said, "Did you watch?" And I was like, "Why?"
Let's
And then
just
you
say
went,
I
"I
added a
watch."
little bit extra for
Teasing me.
Nimble. All right, I added something extra for Nimble. Only like saying it. So
Should we show them?
Like we did last week. Yeah.
yeah, a little bit more
I
than
don't know.
that. Though. Yeah,
Can we show it?
They're
don't know.
posted on. They're online, like, but they're not like official. But
Well, they're on Get Cooped, and he won't post it, will he? If it's not safe to do so. I don't know.
I have them.
He's got banned once, haven't he? So he got banned
we'll
for
be
the
all
Pokemon
right.
one, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. So by the time I go,
shove him up. What's the worst that's going to happen?
I was going to say by the time I've looked on them, they've
Should we stick them up? Aye.
Yeah,
see,
fuck it,
sounds
check him
like
up. I haven't seen him myself, so
Contraband red. Should we start off with the shittiest one, or
yeah,
Get
somebody
out of the way.
somebody link Padawan as well.
I'll forward it him on. Has he asked for the link?
Yeah, last comment.
What the fuck?
I'm not seeing his comment. Is it different comments when you're on like the vertical?
Yeah, it's classed as a different stream. I don't know why I bothered with this, but it just seems to be more frustrating.
But that's weird though, because it takes viewers off one of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, but of course for the channel it don't make no difference because they're all the same. The difference is that you can. It's more viewer friendly if you're watching on your phone. Depends on the thing. To be honest with you, the main reason I did it was because I wanted to send this stream to Instagram Live as well. But it wasn't until I'd already set it up that I realized that you can bypass, like you can YouTube, you can use StreamYard to bypass it. Because I can't do live streams on Instagram because you've got to have over 1,000 followers now. They changed it.
Wow.
So you've got to. But I thought I could bypass it by going through StreamYard, but you can't. And then I just basically didn't get rid of it. So I just thought it'd be, yeah. So the guys in the chat, can you? Oh yeah, because the guys in the chat won't see each other's chats, so it'll be frustrating because people can't say hello to each other. So
yeah, I think it's.
Liam said I don't like this 2 separate chats thing.
I reckon it's
I'm gonna delete one.
Bring the band together, Mark. Don't bloody end both streams, will you?
You can't. All right. No, I was going to say I can only delete one. I can't merge them or anything. I can just delete one. So if you guys are watching on the phone version, which I don't know how many of you are watching, it only shows how many views there's been. There seems to be a lot less. But if you're watching over there, there's no comments yet. So head on over to the other version. I'm just about to delete it. So you're going to find that it'll close any second.
I'm assuming I'm looking at chat like Padawan. He's got like looks like a little phone thing next to his.
Yeah, he's probably on the phone. Yeah, it should indicate what they're commenting on.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll see them here, but they won't see each other's. And obviously, what we love about our chat, and I guess we're not the first to do it, but you get lots of different people. You get lots of different people saying hello to each other.
How's that?
Zero Dark 30 CJ.
There he is.
What, baby? Fucking hell. What a blast from the past.
Jesus, you remember this guy?
Alive.
I've been busy, boys. Been busy.
Mate, you look younger.
It's fantastic to see you, Siege.
I've been busy, unfortunately. It's been fucking wild. Last fucking few months.
You've been downrange, mate.
Yeah, I've been on work courses and shit. But I've got 2 weeks, and then I'm 2 weeks more left, and I'm fucking off for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We can get into it. But I've not kept up with I've not kept up with anything Lego related. I barely kept up with any leaks that have come out or any rumors and any of that shit.
I don't miss much.
I built my first set the first set I've built in 3 months yesterday. Wild.
What was it?
The June Ornithopter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yes.
But I got a steady backlog, so we'll be getting through it.
Yeah, we were just discussing the new leaks actually. That's just come out. So
yeah, if you got them, so chuck them up, and we'll see what Padawan thinks.
I will stick up the stinkiest one.
Because I haven't seen him either.
How's everyone been? What have I missed then? What's been occurring
Fuck
over the
all,
last
fuck
three
all,
months?
mate. To be honest
Not a
with you.
lot.
You know,
It's been pretty
Yeah,
much
fuck.
Groundhog Day the last while.
Yeah, just yeah.
I got a new
One
window
thing-
and a new
one thing-
front door.
one thing I have thought about though is I'm probably 100% or 99% definitely going to come to Bricktastic now.
Oh, damn it.
Woohoo!
Get in.
Yeah, we'll be
Man,
doing
I
some
don't know if
hype
you
streams
watched,
for
but
that.
like Whittakee was like, "Oh, I can't go to Bricktastic," but we managed to like strong arm him into going now.
Mm.
So
What is it? I haven't bought the tickets yet. Is it like fucking 2 days? It's the week. It's just the weekend, isn't it?
yeah,
That's right, because I'll just drive. When does it start? On the Saturday. So got Friday.
Saturday.
We're gonna link up on the Friday morning though. If you want to come up for get Friday off work.
So I probably won't get Friday off work because I've got no days. However, I finish on a Friday at
That's
11
like
o'clock,
me.
so I can just roll straight up from work up to Manchester.
Yeah. We're gonna stay for the weekend, right?
Someone give me a spot on the floor.
Yeah.
I'll throw some money
Yeah.
at someone.
Just get a Lila.
I'll rough it out. I'll just sleep on the floor, pissed up. It'll be fun.
Fucking
You
lie,
can
though.
snuggle up with me, TJ.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
Lilo. That thing will be more annoying than him
comment
being on
on
the
that
floor.
one.
Just hear that fucking thing squeaking every time he
That's
turns
not-
around. Like,
That's a it's a lad's holiday classic, isn't it? A Lila. Slept in loads of them on hotel floors. It's either that or the
oh,
back.
yeah,
Well,
they're
after what
fucking annoying.
you said earlier, Nimble, it's a Jolly Boys outing.
Exactly.
There you go.
Been on plenty of them. Let me
Well,
tell
I'll
you.
tell you what, Melly's got a room to himself. We'll throw you in with him.
As long as you
Is
don't
Matty
mind,
going? Oh, that's
Matty's
cool.
going to be happy about that.
as long as you don't mind snoring. He says he snores like a chainsaw.
Yeah. Well, with you with that fucking squeaky Lilo.
Who am I sharing
remember
with anyway?
I just remember somebody. Oh, where did we stay in? Somebody stayed in one of them, and every now and then, because you get all dry and sweaty, and it starts squeaking every time. I was just like, "Shut the fuck! I'm gonna put a knife in that thing now." Anyway, stay still on your Lilo. But
Anyway.
no, come on, let's throw these up. We'll be doing some hype for Bricktastic anyway, come January. So
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Right, let's have a look then. Let's put it on big
What?
screen.
What's this dog shit?
Look at that.
It's
So
it's
bad.
not as bad as what I thought how you described it, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, that's tiny though, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
big.
How many pieces is that opening? It's like 1, 2, 3, like six
Probably
pieces
in
high.
scale with the others.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces high. I mean, when you think about how high 5 pieces is to scale it, that opening is tiny.
Yeah. I
And
don't know.
I bet that stuff doesn't move on its own like the last one did.
Yeah.
You know, where you turn the wheel on the side and it comes out and he throws a little blue light thumb up. On the old one, you twist the side and it would go.
How much is this fucking monstrosity then?
Isn't it $90?
90, yeah.
This one doesn't have a price at the minute, but if it is, it's the most expensive out of the free.
I think
And
it's $90.
That aerial as well, the second aerial, the bigger aerial, is fucking way too big.
Yeah.
That's far too
I
big.
will say on a positive, I
Donkey
do
tip.
quite like the head. I think they've done all right with the head.
Yeah, I don't think it's
But
badly done.
that
I
is-
just think
But that aerial is a bit too, it's a bit.
yeah, where they've used the half disc pieces and the full disc pieces. I mean, I haven't even made it any more rounded than the brick built one, but they've just used a lot less pieces to do it. I mean, those look like prints, though. I will say that they're definitely prints, aren't they? On there, they don't put stickers for those kind of
Nah,
shapes.
they won't be.
So those will be prints, so that'll be pretty cool. But I don't know. I just think it looks. I want to be able to roll it.
It's just shit looking. Let's just call it for what it is. Like there's fucking vertices on it. It's not supposed to have
I
that.
mean, it does look like it's got a
Your
flat
ass.
base, doesn't it? It looks like it's suddenly got a flat base. Like,
Aye, it's just oh, it's horrible. Like, can we leave this one?
Do you know what it reminds me of? What's those things in Is it Battlestar? No, what's that thing with the robot head things and they pop up out of the? Is it Battlestar?
Oh, Black Hole.
Is it that? Yeah,
Disney's Black Hole. Yeah.
he'd be shite.
Think it was.
Yeah, I
Bob.
don't know. No, it looks pants.
It's offended my eyes.
This is tragic. It's fucking tragic.
Tragic.
Next.
Venator
Yeah,
or
yeah.
8080 or at for the boomers.
Save
one?
the hat for last because they're
Yeah.
Okay.
definitely the best.
Oh, I get the stinkers all the way first then.
No, they ain't stinkers. To be fair, these are good.
Nice.
Yeah, this looks
Yeah.
this looks fire.
Yeah,
I gotta say, this looks
how
exactly like what we wanted it to look like. So there you
How
go.
much is this one?
This
$80.
80 or so. I'm gonna guess £70.
This is the fucking what do you call it? This is the Ozempic, the Ozempic version
Oh, aye.
of this fucking.
Not a lot of
piece
difference.
shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, not a lot of difference to that one, really.
If you've got the UCS Venator, there's no need to get this.
No.
Really.
I will get this to go with the rest of the set, because
Oh yeah.
it does look alright, but it is very similar to. I'm surprised he did the Akamade, to be honest.
That's a lot of pieces. That's a big piece count when you think about it. For that size. What's
I
the
just like
piece
how
count?
The Starship
like
collection's
better than
firmly
Paul's.
gone out the window, isn't it?
It's definitely better than Kylo Ren.
Yeah, it's just capital ship collection now. Although saying that, it started with the capital
This
ship,
is
didn't it? So,
the vehicle collection. That's what you should call it.
It's got to go back to just MIDI scale now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, it doesn't say Starship Collection anymore, does it?
Did it ever?
I think it was only the first one there. That's why I was looking for the box. I thought I had it out here, but I must have put it away.
I can't
The
see
original.
it. Said it on the side, didn't it? I think, but
I don't know if it says.
Yeah, 'cause the Nebulon B frigate I've got here, right? I know it was like, the first one to come out. And that's quite detailed in terms of like greeting and stuff. That's only 459 pieces. So this must be like quite fleshed out as well.
I still think the best one is the Executor, the first one they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the best
Yeah.
Executor one they've done.
Your mind will change when you see the 8080. I think it's by far.
Oh, go on it. Let's
I had a
move
quick
on.
flash.
'Cause it-
I had a quick flash, but it is actually really nice
I
looking.
haven't seen it. I'm still surprised they're doing it, seeing as they did a Christmas one and it's supposed to be a play version
Right.
as well. Yeah.
Do you guys think it's? I already know, but do you think it's going to be bigger or smaller than the gingerbread 8080?
I've got a
Smaller.
funny feeling it's going to be slightly smaller.
It's got to be smaller, I think.
Yeah, it's still look stupid otherwise. If it's because that's kind of mid.
Depends on what else it's included, like on the base and stuff.
Yeah. See, straight away I like that.
Ah, yeah, that's
The snow speed is sick.
Oh, they got a snow speed as well. Zoom in a bit because I can't see the fucking snow speed on this.
That's actually really well fucking built.
Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it?
That's really well. That's
what is that coming out of the
surprisingly
back?
well proportioned.
What's coming out of the back as a snow speed? Have they got string and like a clear?
It's
that
a clear
clear.
thing,
That's
but then
probably
it's
for
cable
the.
going round.
That's for the.
Is it
cable
that
and then
clear
the plate
piece
for-
that was in the Mando and Imperial Battle Pack? It's like a little.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone just do.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Right,
Yeah,
Madge.
The only thing
That was-
I would have
just
liked,
so I do it.
might be against what everyone else, but I would have preferred if the base was white.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a shout.
Like,
Couple of wee footprints.
with a little bit of like maybe a bit of train sort of, but
No, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
yeah.
I feel like it's
Still
got to match all the
black
others.
border,
hasn't
but the inside white. But
it? Although saying that, no, that was a droid one, and that had white on it, didn't it? The
The Probe Droid.
probe
yeah,
droid,
I'm quite impressed with that. It's going to look odd though with all the others, but
I think it's
I-
not as badly priced either. I'm pretty sure. Is it $60? Does it say $65?
$65.
So
What's that? 50 quid?
55, 60 quid. So once that hits discount at like 45, 40, that'd be banging that.
Fair,
one.
fair play to the designer, though, right? For in such a small scale and with small pieces, I always wondered how they were going to do it if they did, but they've done a fucking good job of that. And when you look at it, you're like, yeah, of course they've used that piece. But you can only imagine, can you?
I think they've done the legs and
It's
the
about the
feet
same
really
size,
well.
isn't it? I'm looking now. I'm counting the stud pieces. That it's about the same size as
No,
the.
it can't be.
It looks
Well, so
roughly.
the actual body is 6 studs high, on the side, if you don't include that lip.
Because you've got like, let's have a look, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. So that's about.
Didn't
It's almost-
realise you were that good at
No.
maths, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't go to school in Birmingham, you know.
The neck on this one, like, moves.
No,
Oh, it
Oh,
looks like
it's
it's
really
going away.
Yeah, because everyone complained about the neck on the Christmas one, but
wait a sec. So can you zoom into that flap thing in between the legs?
Don't
No,
zoom
wait,
into
let me
any
re-
facts.
Let me
everyone-
reword that.
Is everyone here got the Christmas one?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not
No,
yet.
Yeah.
nah.
I ordered it. It's tragic that I'm not getting it till like the 1st of January.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's
No, I
sad.
never. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
And I ain't paying some fucking dick.
No,
on
that's
eBay
ridiculous.
90
What people are
quid.
doing with that.
Nah, just wait for next year.
I will
The
be
record
shipped
is
by
not being,
16th of January.
Not
Like.
being retired till 27 now, anyway. So you got plenty of time.
Wait, is that? Do you think that's a sticker on that? Is that a sticker? Oh no, it's not a sticker. It's not because that's not a piece, is it? I was thinking that was a sticker between the piece. I was thinking, oh, the fuck have they done that? But it's not. It's two separate pieces, and they've separated them somehow. See in between the front and back legs, that piece coming down.
The
Where?
grill with the grill.
Oh, that's the grill.
Yeah. Oh, is that what they've done? It's a grill,
I
is
think
it?
it's
Oh,
my
eyesight shocking.
1x2 grill piece.
Perhaps I should take my
Do
fucking.
you think the
finger
round
off as well.
pieces are there going to be printed or are they stickers?
I've never got any of the vehicle collection or whatever it's called, but
I
I'm
reckon
not
they're-
sure if it's prints or
I reckon
stickers.
they're prints. I reckon they're prints.
Well, there's going to be 8 of them the same in there, so you'd
I'd
like
like
to think so.
so, but you never know.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with this. It's the best one so far.
It
Well,
might
the
be the
Ventus was
first
okay,
and only
so-
one, but
So what? That's going to open up quite a few other different vehicles now. Then I would have thought.
Hopefully.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
we've already got a mini scale, the Juggernaut, anyway. So
Ooh, shots fired.
that's too small, man.
Do you think they'll go as low as to do the? Because obviously they don't need to scale, obviously. But do you think they do like an ATST in this kind of style?
I would have an
polybag
ATST.
build, wouldn't it? Tiny.
I don't know. Then they might do.
Well, no, but it doesn't have to scale to this, is it? Because they obviously don't do that because a capital ship would be the same size as the AT-80 otherwise. I'm
I'd
just
be
saying
annoyed if they did an
I
ATST
wonder if
because
they do.
playset ATSTs used to be like maybe £70, and if they did like a fucking
I'm sure you're gonna
Starship,
catch me now for
one of
this,
the
but
big
I wonder if they do a mini scale of the drop ship.
or the ATOT,
Yeah, with the actual.
well, that'd be funny, aye.
Come on, and let's see what's next.
That's all.
it.
Is that it? I
There's
thought you
a-
said it was 5. Wait,
No,
was
that's
that
Nah,
5?
it's those three.
No,
I
it's
think
free.
those-
Two of
those
them
were the
will be
last
one of them
three.
the ship.
Those were the last 3 we were waiting on for January. I think everything's been leaked now.
Wait, what all's been leaked?
So we've got like the Cobb Vamp Speeder, the
Oh, yeah.
Maul
Yeah.
Battle Pack, the Maul Mandalorian Battle Pack.
Shock Trooper
it's,
Mac.
It's shit.
Oh,
Innit?
I've seen
It's
that,
it's
yeah.
a pretty shit wave, to be honest.
I think I saw though. It's nice to have really cheap play sets again. Even if they are small, do you know what I mean? At least we're getting like mech priced play sets, which are like it's pretty good for like not for like people like us, but we like the big stuff. But like for just your average fucking Lego fan, they can get a cheap. They have to spend a fucking arm and a leg to get a
Well, they've got
Lots of
that
things,
Commando,
get a little
Speeder
speed
thing
bike,
coming
haven't
out,
they?
haven't they? For like 10
Yeah.
quid. I bet that is going to be the best seller of the year. That Mando Speeder. For like that is going to be in so many like.
One though. How much is this?
What's that, Mark?
The other one.
The Cobb Vamp one, yeah. I mean, like
Yeah.
you said, they've made a small play set like that, right? And they've put in wanted figs, whereas they could have recycled figs. I know they've done that with the Mandalorian, but you know,
Yeah.
everybody wanted a Cobb Vamp, didn't they? So
I'm
to
wondering
do
how much is that one? Because I thought that was quite a bit. When you compare that,
$35, I think, in it.
Oh,
35.
my god!
see, I think that's when you compare then the one they did for tenner. It's like no, that should be about 20 quid.
well, it might be for us. About
Could I-
25.
It'd be 30 quid for us, wouldn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
Maybe a bit
just
less
look-
now because we seem to be paying a bit more less now than the Americans because of their tariffs and
Bit more or less.
Yeah,
bit more or less.
More better.
you said that last time, and I'm sorry. That's just the way.
Guys, sorry. I don't want to
Little bit
interrupt.
more or
Is
less.
this real? Is this here real?
What, this stream? Oh,
That's
right.
real.
Surely not.
That is
is
real.
What the-
That is
Yeah.
bleak.
And you complained about the other one.
No, I gotta say, this one's. It looks like Matt McFly on a hoverboard. Like, what's that thing?
I forgot about the. Remember going over all the other sets and like, none of that's real.
It
But then
looks
I've
like
seen
he sat
this-
on a potty.
Honestly, it looks like me before I had my ears pinned back.
Oh my god!
Ah, class. Sat on
How
a
much is
fucking
this? Probably
potty,
£50 or whatever. 4+ then.
I think it's going to be expensive, isn't it? 'Cause it's a 4+.
Okay, go on.
The fucking the frog is the standout in this. Like
That's what you
That's
said,
a frog.
Martin, the other week. You said the only good thing is that you can launch the frog.
oh, is it?
Yeah, you can launch him.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. That is. What is that? What is that front piece? Is that one big plate piece that they printed a face on?
Yeah.
What?
What is that?
Looks like,
Fucking
looks
awesome.
like
I've got to make this.
Baby Yoda's pregnant. Like, that's kind of concerning, but
He looks like he's
Yeah,
got
it
a
does.
bib on or something.
Oh, mate, that's
Oh,
terrible.
mate, when you enhance it, that face is really freaky.
Day one buy, I think.
Now the BB-8 looks amazing. Now all of a sudden,
I can't even zoom in enough.
Rosy and pink bloody cheeks.
oh, that's terrible.
That's degenerate, that.
That's scary.
Are they propellers they've used, like helicopter propellers for his ears?
I'm only
that's
sorry
bad.
see the Mando speeder with Grogu. Is that not a microfighter, but does that come with a larger set, or is it just on its own?
No, that's
Literally
it.
just on its own. It's just the speeder.
Is it? It looks pretty. It looks pretty good. Like, is it just a tenner?
I think it's less than a tenner because it's $10. So,
I think it's very similar to this one. The one
yeah,
that you
yeah.
can
I think it's
thing
pretty
in,
like for like. With
the
that.
ambush.
I mean, for that price, it's good just for parts. Like some sweet parts in there.
Well, if
But
it's going to be £8 and we get it once it hits like B&M, it'll end up being like a £5 at some point, won't it?
It's not bad for a tenner, really. It doesn't come with the new mold of Grogu, does it? They're saving that for later.
Is there a new mold?
What?
Yeah,
There's a
it's
new
supposed to be in the if it's rumored the N1 Starfighter.
Is that next May's UCS set? Yeah,
Rumored, yeah.
Fucking bleak.
I'm sick of that fucking shit, man. And I didn't even watch the show.
I
Get out of here.
even like Series 3.
Is
I
the
like it,
rumor
well,
about
Mark.
next
Thank you.
November true or next October?
What's that?
From what the rumor about the UCS set next year for the D2C set? Fuck.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah,
Well, I did hear about the being a super star destroyer, but
that's what
I've not
I heard, and I hope it
for a
is.
while
'Cause
now.
That's like,
I heard that too.
that's like my Grail fucking set.
And I'm happy for you, but I'd still rather have the Ewok Village.
Hmm.
To be honest, if it ain't UCS, I'm not really that bothered about Star Wars anymore. It's just so expensive. It's just priced me right out. I'm just like that.
Have you picked anything up then recently, or just completely missed it while you've been off?
No, I've got
Been away?
what have I got? I picked up Lion Knights because I knew that was going to sell out, so I picked up Lion Knights casual. Black Pearl, got the Black Pearl.
Nice.
What else? And then I had a few bits for my birthday. Sam got me Chopper. That's about as close to Star Wars as I've got.
You get that for your birthday?
Yeah.
I got that for my birthday as well.
Oh, nice. And then
Of the kids.
the next. Oh, I'm not buying. I'm on a Lego ban now till Christmas because Sam's got me considerable amount of shit.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything now till next year.
Are we doing the CJ UCS lottery again this year?
I think you're gonna have to, yeah. Except it's not Star Wars this time.
Oh,
It's going to be Lord of the Rings.
It's Lord
But
of
is
the
it-
Rings. Yeah.
Yes,
Is it-
yeah, I knew.
okay.
Oh,
Is it off your something off your
she's
list? Though,
getting
right?
Helm's Deep. That's mine.
He's looking at his whiteboard list right now because I know roughly where it is in his room.
The only Lord of the Rings set I've got on there is Tower of Orthanc. However, I know she ain't got a ban just to drop on that. So, but I said to her, I want to start. I've now changed. I'm now going on to collecting Lord of the Rings. I want to get the whole Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit wave sealed.
I was going to ask you
No.
if you're going to go for both, for Hobbit as well.
Um,
Right, well, I'm saying Helm's Deep. She's going to find you Helm's Deep and get you that.
I think it's Helm's Deep, it's the Corsair ship, or it's the Battle of Moria. And the reason why I think it's M3 is because they're the three most expensive sets next to Orthanc. And I know how much she spent on it, which makes me think it's Helm's Deep sealed.
Mm.
Nice.
But she's also bought me. She's also bought me another UCS set. So, and there's only two I don't have, apart from the Death Star.
Oh.
What, two of those then?
Django Fett Slave 1 and the ATST.
Hmm.
And it could be either because the boxes are very similar in size, I think.
Yeah, I reckon Django.
Wait, they're the only two you haven't got full stop? Or
No.
recent?
But they're like the only two out of her price range. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
The only
you know,
two
like,
that are
you
on
know what I
shelf.
mean?
To get you
Just
Django because you got Bobas, haven't you? And it'd be like
every other UCS set is creeping up to $1,000. So like, because I've actually got in the box somewhere the snow speeder. I've got the fucking what do you call it? Tank crawler now. Now all the others are like super expensive. So you got to think things like the B1, the B-wing, the any of the Death Stars. What else am I missing? Like the old Falcon. Like there's some of like they're all like super expensive. So I don't expect her to buy it.
But you've got the 2017 Falcon, haven't you?
Yes.
So would you really want the one before that though, or?
I think if you're kind of going down that UCS completionist, I think that you kind of got to get it, haven't you?
Oh right.
But it would be like right at the end. It'd be like a last ditch.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean? I would love what I want is the Imperial shuttle. That's what I want. But the problem here is with collecting UCS sets is you don't know what's around the corner.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to drop £1,000 on a Super Star Destroyer when the rumor is one coming out next year, and I know I don't want to drop £1,000 on the Imperial shuttle, knowing that maybe the year after that might come out. It's like that's the dangerous territory we're kind of in.
That's why I know you can still get it, but that's what sort of put me off the Millennium Falcon because I'm thinking in 2-3 years' time they might bring out another one. So
I'm hoping next year they'll put the Death Star on discount and I'll buy it.
£500 though. I think I've seen that for the Millennium Falcon recently. I think it was Argos or something like that.
To be fair, if you're buying the UCS Millennium Falcon now for anything but 20% off, you're a mug. Because it's 20% off everywhere. There's somewhere that's got it on sale.
You can get it for between like 450 and 500 quite frequently on eBay as well. Like
I think Argos have got it currently for £500. Like,
yeah, I think that's what I saw. Yeah,
they've also got the Jango Fett Slave one for 200, and I was like, I want to buy it, and Sam was like, don't you fucking dare.
Well, it was even cheap, 190, which is banging for that. Muttley picked one up from Argos.
I want it just to go with the fucking the Boba.
Because I was thinking earlier, Padawan, I was like thinking about UCS sets going down that, and I just suddenly realised that this year I've actually bought 3. I was like, bloody hell.
Yeah, you've got what, ATST? Did you get the Razor Crest?
ATST,
I got the Razor, did you get the Razor Crest?
Yeah.
And then what's the other one?
The X-Wing.
Ah, the X-Wing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I keep forgetting that I got them all this year because it felt like ages ago. So,
Nimble, how's the Death Star treating you? Where is it? Let's have a look.
It's sick. It's in the loft. We've got no chance.
No way. How's that fucking thing fitting in your attic with bluestone? Is it like a backdrop of bluestone? That'd be fucking funny.
Nah, bluestone's done, bro.
No.
Yeah,
but you haven't taken it apart.
Yeah, where have you been?
It's been taken apart.
Yeah, finished. It's finished.
Yeah, but you've left it there. Surely you haven't taken it apart, have you?
No, well, I haven't took the sets apart, but like Bluestone's gone, but they're all just in boxes now, all the sets, but they're still built like.
All our work we went through to get you to. All our work we went through to get you to bring it back, just for it to end.
It was finished. The series
why
was never finished. There's so much expansion that you could put onto it.
Yeah, but you can only work with the space you've got. And I was running out.
You didn't always have to buy a new set. You could have just kept coming up with these stories, mate, and we would have been happy watching that.
I couldn't. The only thing I could have done was keep going, like adding stuff, but I haven't got the space for it.
You should have built levels so you could have like floors.
Well,
yeah, even be like Edinburgh, it just keeps going up.
Honestly, mate, this is a compliment. With this.
No, you should have had an episode where, like, I don't know, Bob and Knob or whatever, go down to the local market and buy or whatever. Go to the local market, buy some wine or whatever, and then go to the forest and drink too much wine or something like that. Like it was the storytelling that we loved, not the. Well, we obviously love the sets as well, but it was the storytelling that made it.
The little lad I look after, he loved listening to your stories.
The plan is to come back anyway. I'll probably be moving house in a couple of years, and I plan on having building
couple of
my own
years.
sort of
We only got to wait a couple of years, like
log cabin. I'm
Yeah.
struggling with space, guys. I'm you know, I've hit that point now.
Just kick you and your missus out of the fucking master bedroom like I've done, and just take over the master bedroom.
To be fair, Lego is starting to creep in and around the house now. It's not just up in the loft, and yeah, it's definitely getting to the point where next year I can't really be buying stuff.
It's funny
you know
that
what?
saying that, I'm thinking about making this my bedroom and making
Fucking right, mate. Priorities, isn't it?
But then again, I don't know if I'm going to be here for much longer, so wait and
they
see.
fix your was it your window after then?
Yeah, I've done my window and my door, but obviously I'm glad that the window's done. I'm not happy about the door because, like I said, after 14 years, he's refused me to have a cat flap. Never mind.
What's your Slurpy? What's your subtitle?
It's Irish for 100,000 welcomes. I'm dipping in and out there. Don't know what's happening.
We have now accidentally dipped into the modular fucking realm now.
Oh, mate.
Not for me, for Sam. She's got, well, she's not here, so I can say it freely, but she's got 3 modulars for Christmas, which is fucking wild.
Sweet.
Starting in Lego City then, really.
Which one's that? Is that Jazz Club?
Any BDP ones in there?
I think I got the Jazz Club, the Boutique Hotel, the ones that are retiring, and then I found Assembly Square. Like, someone was selling it on Vinted for 120 sealed, and I was like, "Fucking right, give me that."
That was it for a long time.
Is it?
That was like I think it's been out.
Wait, have we? Did we call the chat out yet?
No, we haven't. I was just about to say we've gone 45 minutes, and should we do it?
What have you done?
We better.
Well, we've been chatting away, haven't we? Talking about new leaks. It was important news.
All this shit talking.
So I told Nimble, I got enough castle sets now that I could probably make a fucking kingdom.
Yeah.
Do a bluestone, mate.
Just a village full of castles.
It's just well, I got like Eldorado, the fucking seaside market, the mountain fortress, Lion Knight's castle, the medieval market. Then I've pre-ordered that. I've got 2 actually. The Wolfpack Den.
Oh yeah.
I bought 2 of them. And then all the other. I've seen like loads of other older medieval sets. I've just started picking up.
That's sick, mate.
See, if I had the space, I was thinking about and I'd have to try and get some older sets. It would cost me a lot of money, but I quite like all the Western stuff they're doing.
So Sam's convinced me to stay in. We're going to stay in this house for a bit longer now than we thought we were going to. So we're going to stay here for like another 3 or 4 years. And then the fucking caveat to that is that the spare bedroom, the box room, I'm taking over that one as well.
Well, as you're talking about medieval sets, CJ, you need to get the Dungeons and Dragons one. That's a good set.
Yeah, I do want it.
Every so often,
what I will say as well, CJ, while we're on the subject of Dungeons and Dragons and all that shit, if you only get a chance to watch back one of our episodes that you've missed, watch last week's. It was a fucking cracker, mate.
Yeah.
Best episode we've done. And I say we, obviously all our episodes, you know, particularly the people who are on them are good for those reasons. But in terms of like entertainment value and like what we put into it, the quality of the show in general, I think last week's was like a peak for us, which is why we're having a week off this week, because I just fucking ruined me last week doing all that work.
You've been putting in some solid effort. You all have. Like, I've noticed it on the sidelines. I haven't had time to watch anything because of life, but from the just from the advertisement of like scheduling you've been busy, like, and it's good to see.
I love to. Yeah. I love to hear that it was the best show. Is that because I wasn't in it much?
Magisto, right? We had a face reveal of Magisto, and he was, you know, class. Great guest, but also like knowledgeable, and he got on, you know, considering none of us really knew him that particularly well. You know, he did really well, so fair play. Up the ante, I guess, for future guests. So if you're watching future guests, yeah, come correct. But no, it was good. If you only get to watch it one episode, mate, watch it. It was a good episode because we put a lot of votes out to the chat because we did it the week before, and it kept the chat like popping because they were getting a chance to vote on our decisions. We did a tier list. And then last week we did one of those bracket match things with Castle Figs. But prior to that, we were picking our favorite sets, worst sets, whatever, and then getting the chat to vote on it. So we were banging the votes out left, right, and center. Oh, they were loving it. We were having a good old laugh with it. We were like, oh, we're up to 13. We know there's 15 of you out there. Come on. And we were waiting and getting those votes in. And it was good. It was good crack. Like, I really enjoyed it. But afterwards, I was like, oh, I need to sleep for a week now because it was hard work.
I think the week before when we did the figures as well. I mean, we had a lot.
Yeah,
of
that was it was a good strong week.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right. So should we do this? Someone want to stick the banner up and the music?
Yeah, I was going to say do that. But the other thing is I put in the top because obviously I was stuck for ideas. Chat decides our fate. Start your comment with start your comment with a those
Ultra
symbols.
left a good comment with some.
Yeah,
I have seen a couple. So if you go through the chat and I'll stop on. Oh, you writing them? Are you? You're writing them down?
I've written down a few of them. Yeah.
Oh, there are. So as we go through the chat, if we see any, obviously we'll come back and address them.
Yeah. Obviously there's a lot now, so I'll do as many as I can, but
you get one thing of the song.
Let's go.
Just keep it running.
Wrong one.
What's the banner there?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've done that, I've got to go all the way back up.
Yeehaw!
Okay, right. Well, he's here anyway, but we'll start with Padawan, and we'll come back to that question, CJ. Don't worry. Good evening, MatteBlackBricks. Nice to see you. He's got a big question, which we'll come back to. Liam Britt the bed. Always good to see you. Morning, cool gang. Obviously, early hours for him. Papa Trip in the house. Almost time for Sunday Cool Hand worldwide streaming extravaganza. I'm glad to be here for it. Well, thank you. All the same people at the moment. Right, we got Force Bricks. Good evening. What's up, everybody? He also got a question that we'll come back to.
We've answered it.
Oh, have you? Oh, cool. That's good. We've got to say hello to Nimble. Hello, Nimble. Who else have we got here then? We've got Papa Trip. We've now got Papa Rex. He's got a question we'll come back to. Lego Team B, good to see you. Make sure you give plenty of airtime with Blackfoot Mint Friday. White 33, yeah, we'll come back to that. I think we're talking about Britlink sometime, but again, that's quite new to me. Got Lego Build Studios. Nice to see you. Good evening.
Oh, I don't know why it doesn't show my name.
Oh, that's you, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. Right, we got Tim Bainbridge.
Hell yeah.
Fellas. Anyone else? Let me have a look. We're going right way down. I think that may be it at the moment. Oh, we got talking of the devil earlier. Mephisto, good evening. And then we have, I might butcher this name, Narayan.
Marianne.
Narayan. Yeah, there you go. That makes more sense. This is the end of the music.
Hell yeah. That's it.
I think there's one more. Oh, I can't bloody do this. I think there's one more here somewhere. No, I think that's Ultra Bricks. I've lost him. Yeah, I think that's it. But anyone else who comes in, I'll give you a shout. So welcome to the show.
Oh, that was cool, isn't it?
There you go. Magisto, last week's episode was indeed spot on. Worth of research for sure. Keep it up, gang. Thank you very much. It was lovely to meet you as well.
Legend Magisto.
Yeah, really good.
Okay, so was there any more news?
Futuristic.
Was it any more news? Any gossip?
Futuristic suitcase. I like that. Sorry.
So do you want to go? Do you want to start with some of the questions? If I go back to the top,
yeah, go for it.
We've got a really interesting one here. From Padawan, what's your best Greg's pasty?
Sausage, bean, and cheese is elite.
Padawan. Oh, he's not here. I was going to say, does he mean just pastries or just pasties? Because there's only a few pasties.
Yeah, I just don't like potato. I don't like the consistency of potato inside pastry. So I just can't. Even though I like potato, just can't get on with a chunk of hard potato inside a pastry. It don't make sense to me. It's got to be moist. So the old chicken bake used to be the one because it was choice chunks of chicken. But then they went a bit crap. So I think now I got to go with. I think I can say the festive bake at this time of year, can I? So I'm going to go with the festive bake. Personally.
Does that include? Can I say sausage roll?
No.
Well, then it have to be steak bake then, because all the rest are boring.
Steak bake's a good shout.
Yeah.
What about you, Slurpy?
Never had a Greg's.
You've never had a Greg's?
Never had a Greg's, and I wear a Greg's hat to work. By the way, I've got like a little.
Are you serious? Have they got Greg's up there?
Oh no, they do have Greg's. They sell Greg's in like Iceland, and they've got like a Greg's, like a couple of them up in Belfast. I'm never arsed. It's like,
mate, we got to get you to a Greg's when you come down to Manchester. Fucking hell.
Sausage beans melt is the best one, hands down.
That's like in the UK as well. That's like saying I've never crossed a fucking zebra crossing. It's just like it's a staple of living in the UK. What?
We don't have them over here.
What, a crossing?
How do you think of all these road fatalities?
You don't have zebra crossings?
No, we do.
They just cross when they can, like. Oh, Christ. Oh, mate.
No, I'm surprised I've never had a Greg's, but like anytime I'm up in Belfast, I'm like, oh, I might get one this time. And then there's always that tried and true cafe opposite it that like does like a tremendous curry or omelette.
Mate, it's not like it's not like great food, but it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be. It's not even that cheap anymore, to be honest with you. But in comparison to most things you can eat out, is relatively cheap and cheerful. But it's just supposed to be quick, easy, and just a quick scramble.
Throw up ultras comment.
Yeah, you ain't going to be having.
I was just waiting for everyone to finish this.
It's not cuisine like, but.
No,
but you gotta have it for the feels and the nostalgia rather than because it tastes good.
The one is just
right. It's a long one then. So his leg. Oh, where's it? Oh.
If it's not potato slurpy, yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. Although, there's a local place that does like tremendous sausage rolls, but it's like, aren't Greg's like known for the rolls?
Sausage rolls are the main seller.
Like that's their kind of like flagship. Like if they didn't do that, they'd go bust. Like they'd be out of business.
Sorry, Nimble, you meant that comment.
Yeah, but again, it used to be good because you used to be back in the day. You used to be able. My man remember this. You used to be able to get 4 of those large sausage rolls for like £1.
Yeah,
whereas now it's like £4.
It's like 4 for £3 now.
4.
Yeah, it's silly,
and they're cold.
They're quite greasy. They're quite flat. They're not like, again, it ain't cuisine like. It's not like,
I tend to buy them from frozen from Iceland and cook them myself as well.
Greg's breakfast though, if you go in for like a baguette and like a bacon and sausage roll or with a hot drink, that's good.
Yeah, good. But compared to stopping at a van, and you should know this better than Nimble, stopping in those roadside vans and grabbing one of them with a bit, 2 egg in, 2 sausage, bunch of in those big bats, and then the egg pops and it goes all in between your mushrooms and your bacon and
well, you want something greasy, don't you? At the end of the day, when you're going for something like that, you want something that is minging with grease. So I go to like the builders merchant Selker, and they have their own calf, and it is greasy as fuck, but it's banging like.
Yeah. If you have one of them every day, you're going to be dead of heart disease by 30. But
we got a cafe by us, and it looks like an old shack, right? It looks like it's about to fall down. It's been there for years. It looks bloody awful. You wouldn't think
Bristol,
it's a cafe inside. You go inside though, and it still looks like it's falling down. But the food, honestly, the amount you get and for the money and what you get is just awesome.
When's fucking Dr. Evil going to turn around? When's Dr. Evil going to turn around and look at us?
Mr.
Bond
behind the chair.
I tell you what, it reminds me of Inspector Gadget. You spin the chair around, and it's just a hand there, like.
Yeah.
He claps the
you
cuffs
guys
on
have,
it. And it's just a hand.
I'm thinking of Silas Greenback from
Yeah.
from Danger Mouse.
Would you
That's
have
it. Danger
breakfast
Mouse,
sodas over there?
Breakfast
Sorry,
sodas.
Slurpy.
I'm not making that up. It's like soda bread.
Soda bread.
It's some of the best type of bread on this side of heaven. Like it is beautiful. It's like
Soda
thicker
bread?
bread you can fry.
I mean sourdough.
No.
No, soda bread. I have had it.
Bit of
I've heard
bacon,
of it as well, yeah.
bit of sausage, bit of egg, and then we have like potato bread. But people think that's a joke until like they
Potato bread?
actually.
You
Oh
guys
yeah.
get potato everything.
See the thing is, we have like the Ulster fry, and it's like the best fry in the world. Like.
And
It's
what's the crisps you have out there? Is it Tato crisps or something like that?
Tato Walkers.
Potatoes really good.
Potatoes
I
are
remember
banging.
back nowadays, but years ago.
Potatoes are good.
like
There's
the
a
early
whole
80s.
war between Southern Tato and Northern Tato. Even though it's the same company, it's like the packets are different. We call
I
it the
don't know
free
what's like
Tato.
now, Slurpy, but in the early 80s, the Irish black pudding was a lot nicer than what we have over here.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it white pudding they have over there?
Both.
Yeah, both,
Like,
but
yeah.
but black pudding is I remember it was because of the Irish black pudding that got me into it because I wasn't really keen on it first.
Oh, I love a bit of black pudding.
Anyway, nice bit.
Anyway,
of,
let's
food
get.
talk.
What was that? Check that ultra question up, Ben, because
Sorry, I got that mixed up when you said stick the ultra one up. I didn't. Yeah, so is Lego Star Wars on the decline. Smaller, more expensive sets, new sets discontinued, is it? Or discounted?
Discounted.
Heavily months after coming out, and minimal buzz for 2026 sets. What does LSW have to do to get back on track?
Do what every other theme is doing.
Yeah. Well, is it minimum buzz for 2000? We had a bit of a big buzz tonight for two of those.
Tell
sets.
Mickey Mouse to piss off with his fucking piece of the pie.
Just
his big white finger, get his big white finger out of his hole.
I genuinely
don't know.
think Mickey. If Lego lost the license to Star Wars, I don't think they would have an initial dip in sales, obviously, but I don't reckon it would hurt them long term. Do you know what I mean? I reckon they should be like, I mean, it's a bold move, but they should be like, right, you know what, Disney, fuck off. You can take your Star Wars license back. Watch Disney realize, shit, we've lost a big slice of income here in the sense of royalties, and licensing fees, and then renegotiate, and then we can have cheaper sets again.
Yeah, I think they'd have to yeah, definitely. Because I mean, I'm slightly disagree. I do think it would hit Lego quite hard, especially first of all, if they got rid of Star Wars.
I actually quite like Lego Star Wars at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a difficult question to answer. Obviously, it's subjective, but I don't. I think there was a danger that they managed to avoid, whether it's because they just smelt the wood through the trees, or whether it's just because they were never planning to do it. But where we had a run of shows that weren't particularly great, we didn't have sets for them, so they weren't kind of impacted by it. So like the Kenobi show, Book of Boba Fett, we didn't really get anything. Well, we got a few bits and pieces, but we didn't really get anything. Although they did that the same with, Andor, we would have liked to have some sets. But again, I don't think anybody was necessarily missing them. But I think it could have gone down a lot worse if, for me, if they'd kind of tried to jump on that bandwagon. And of course, the way they do it is they still release these sets sometimes a year, a couple of months, or even years in some cases after that show or that property or that franchise has finished. So they didn't do that either, which I think that could have made it a lot worse than it actually is. So at least we're still getting like Clone Wars era sets. We're getting remakes of sets we wanted.
And we should still get that. I mean, I've said this before. It makes me laugh when something comes out and they go, oh, well, that was on a show 2 years ago, whatever. But if that was the point, you get nothing from A New Hope anymore, nothing from Empire. It's like, it makes me laugh when people say that.
But the ones that were short, I'm specifically talking about the ones that were kind of one-off, short-lived, and weren't particularly well received. Even if I enjoyed them, like I enjoyed the Kenobi show. A lot of people thought it was wank, whatever.
I did.
I liked it.
I wasn't like, oh, I need sets from it. Do you know what I mean? I think Lego are doing a good job of still playing to their strengths.
I will say the set that
and if anything, waiting to see if something's popular enough that people want it, i.e. the Cobb van. And yeah, we wanted it back then. Would have been great. But people aren't like, it's not. It was on TV 2 years ago, so therefore I'm not going to buy the set now. That ain't happening. So they just want to. I think they're waiting. They're hedging their bets, and they're just like, you know what? Let's wait to see if people really want it. Wait for the buzz, and then make it. Because it's not something that goes out of date.
You can go back and make things loads like they do with all the films and stuff, so it don't make any sense. But I was going to say with the Kenobi, obviously they brought out 2 sets, didn't they? And I must admit, one of the sets, the Inquisitors, is like one of my favourites. Anyway, I just think that's an awesome set.
Oh, the Scythe, the Inquisitor Scythe.
Yeah. Inquisitor Scythe. Just I'm looking at it now, just. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not like I said. I'm not saying they didn't release any, but they were quite careful. And they released like 1 or 2 clean sets that they knew, and obviously they hit the mark. But it wasn't like they were just kind of pumping out sets for the sake of it, like they have done with previous properties. No. But in terms of the discounted thing, I mean, they've always done a little bit of that. But I've said this from day one: the reason we're looking at prices and they look more expensive is because Lego prices them higher to make the aggressive discounts look better. It's just a ploy. And I've talked about it for ages. And now it seems to be coming, if you go back to like a show this time last year, I was talking about it. Obviously, I've worked in retail nearly 30 years and I've seen it. Like I've had things in my basket since August that I had an idea, right, I'm going to buy this for Kirsty for Christmas, for example. Now I'm getting an email about it saying it's in a Black Friday deal. The price is the same as it was in August. But they're just using this whole Black Friday thing or they're pricing it up to price it down. And I think with Lego, whereas something, let's say, for example, should be in older terms or in realistic terms, should have been 150 quid, they'll do it to 175 and we'll go, oh, that price stinks. It should have been 150. But then when we see it go down to 150, we're like, wow, look at that. X percentage off. We got to get it at this price. And they're fooling us all because we're all like, oh, let's get it because it's reduced, rather than it should be pay the price that you think is worth, and if there's a discount on that, even better. Don't be like, oh, well, there's a discount on a price that was crap, and that makes it good. Do you see what I mean?
I will say that
there's a lot of that going on.
Like last year, there's a couple of sets. I mean, I don't agree with price per piece because obviously, you can pay a penny for a little piece,
garbage, and
a big piece, yeah. But I did notice last year, a couple of sets were like, only 800, 900 sets, and they were selling 170. It's like, yeah, you're pushing it a bit there, Lego. You're definitely pushing it. Some of those sets were not worth. And I just, but they know that people are paid by it. So
yeah, and in terms of the buzz, this is just me answering the 3 kind of statements, and you guys can obviously say what you want. But in terms of the buzz, I don't know whether I'd say is minimal. The problem is just watered down by so much else going on. I think what happened to like Padawan is a perfect example where he's slowly started to get interest in some of the other franchises, the other IPs, whatever. And there's so much out there that they're doing quite well for other IPs, or even if they're not, even if he still loves Star Wars the way he did from day one and he hasn't fallen out of love with it, or a fan hasn't fallen out of love with it. There's so much other good quality stuff out there where they're doing like one-off sets for things like Dune and all the rest of it. That you know what I mean? It's because there's a lot going on out there. So people are like, well, I can only buy 10 sets. It used to be 10 Star Wars sets. Now it's going to be 6 Star Wars sets, 1 set from this IP, 1 set from this IP. Do you see what I mean? It's just so much.
I think Lego could solve the conundrum they're in is if they had the balls to like kind of throw away their own morality and just kind of open their eyes to other themes that maybe aren't necessarily family friendly. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there's so many awesome franchises. I'm surprised they did the Dune set, to be fair, but like, there's so many awesome franchises out there that they could make an absolute stinking off. But because of their own morality, their own beliefs and stuff, they just kind of bottlenecking themselves. Like, if they, God forbid, they ever lose the Star Wars license, they will have to branch out to other themes to kind of recuperate that money.
Yeah. I think, especially Star Wars fans, they feel like they've been like, what's the word I'm thinking of? But
shafted.
Because I know it's not a very popular theme, right? But I will mention Dreams. Yeah, look at the detail and and how much money they put in for the figures and stuff. The budget, it's just like it's ridiculous. And why they can't do that with the Star Wars stuff?
Well, yeah, it's their own.
They just seem to be doing so much for something that's not really selling well. It's like, think about do it the other way around.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know whether it's because they're doing it to piss people off or they're doing it to save money. I think they're just. I think they're just holding back on things because Cody was saying it on the Stud Lake. What's the name of that show? I've forgotten. Shit. Lake Effect.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lake Effect. So they were talking about it in there, and I thought they brought up quite a good point where they were saying about the Han Solo that came out with the best in the Betrayal on Cloud City set. It was the best version of Han Solo we've got with the dual molded legs and all the rest of it. And then we haven't seen it again since. So you thought with the Death Star, why would you not put it in there? It's just fucking stupid. Like, why would you not at least put it in there if you're not going to put in anything else? If you're going to,
that's what Sean's been saying for years. And he's been saying like, oh, they won't bring out the best because they then can do that later or add something else. Yeah,
I get that, but what I'm saying is they've done it with other things. With other things, they've brought out the best version of it, and then you don't see anything else. They don't go backwards. And then other things they do, but you can't help but think they're like, no, let's keep this back. Let's keep him. And then, you know, if we think somebody's going to be a stinker and we throw this in, then it'll help sell it.
I mean, for example, sorry about this, Nimble, but the C3PO, you know, they brought them out, dual molded leg, brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Expect that now for every time he comes out. Nope.
I think the designers of, I think they probably get a lot more shit than what they deserve. Like, surely, if you're a set designer, you are going to want it to be as perfect as possible. You're not purposely going to think, oh, I'm not going to put the dual molded C3PO in this set because. So there's obviously limitations that the designers are working with. Again, this comes from the hires above. I think I was watching that Solid Bricks interview with the set designer for the Death Star, and he was saying like how you're only allowed certain elements. So, but again, they did make some questionable choices. It's like if he gone dual molded legs on C3PO, then he would have had to have took like a print off something else, and they are working with limitations. But again, I think they just don't help themselves because even with those limitations, they're still making bad choices. But Lego Star Wars, it's like
wait a sec.
Yeah.
So
I've got something on that one.
I thought that what you said there. Then I get it. I understand. I know this wasn't your point of view, but I thought that was if they're introducing new. So if, like, for example, they're bringing out, I don't know, a set with 40 figs, right? Let's just use, or whatever it was, 37 figs or whatever. They can only afford to do like a dual molded leg on, say, I don't know, 5 of them. But I get that for new, like if that's their budget or whatever for new things. But if it already exists, if it's already there, you know, to some extent, probably already made, surely that shouldn't be the case then. It shouldn't be like, well, actually, we can't put the dual molded C3PO in there because then we can't do a dual molded leg on or we can't put a printed element in.
I reckon they get an allocation. I agree. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. So I think they probably get an allocation of like prints. So say like a standard leg print probably counts as like 1, but then dual molded probably counts as 2. Even if it's an already in production thing, it probably still counts as 2. Let's just say. So
right,
if you opted for 2 prints on the dual molded legs of C3PO, you would have had to have took a print from somewhere else. It's hard to explain really, because obviously I don't.
No, I get it.
I'm not the expert on it. But
so the V19 Torrent, for example, right? So we had 3 good figs in there, and I think did all 3 of them have, or 2 of them had dual molded legs, or whatever it was. But let's just say, for example, there was 3. You're then gonna not expect prints on, you know, right through the set or on the set at all. It's going to be stickers because they've used. But that's different because that's new prints.
They have a budget for the figures on its own, and I think what people are annoyed with the Death Star is that they use that money to give 6 stormtroopers and 2 other ones different new faces when you don't see them, and they could have used that money.
That's where I was getting at. I think like they made.
I mean, what is
the designers are working with limitations, which isn't their fault, but even with the limitations they're working with, they're making poor decisions.
Yeah.
But to answer sort of what Ultra said is like Lego Star Wars on the decline. it's probably still making record sales every year.
Yeah.
Like Lego are still making more profit, like profit percentages every year. So Lego ain't asked about all these opinions and problems that we all have, because they're simply the numbers speak for themselves. In their eyes, they're thinking, well,
I don't think it's on the decline.
I
It might
don't
be getting
either.
worse, but it's not on the decline.
I think,
And
I think
we'd
the big
never know
problem-
anyway. We'd never know.
No.
I think
can
the
only
big
tell
issue lately seems to be a lot of I'd say that over the last couple of years, maybe Lego Star Wars seem to be targeting adult audience a lot more than kids. There's a lot more like 18 plus sets taking slots, which previous years there was play scale sets, which again, this is why I said I'm quite happy with Lego Star Wars at the moment, because I'd rather that. I'm not as big into the play sets as much as others, so it suits me down to a T. I'd rather like a small display piece, like a MIDI scale or a buildable figure. I'd rather that than like a play scale ship with loads of figures. But I know I'm probably in the minority with that, and I'd say the majority of Lego Star Wars fans, especially those who have been collecting for donkey years and have been playing with sets since they were kids, they probably would be the opposite of me and don't want these display pieces. They want play scale ships. So I sort of understand the frustration with that. It's like when you look at 2025 as a year, there wasn't really that many play scale ships, was there? There was a lot more 18 plus stuff. And even in like the May wave, which is the biggest wave, there was only one play scale set, wasn't it? And am I right? Was that the U-Wing?
I mean, I totally agree with you, Nimble. I prefer to get things now more for display. I mean, I've really kind of stopped buying battle packs and things like that. And even though I bought one at the last convention, but it's really cheap. But tend to go for the bigger sets now, I think, and not just Star Wars either. So branching off.
Well, I was going to say,
Lego are targeting us like adults more now.
Yeah. That I agree with, and I like Papa Trip says there, nothing big, nothing new, nothing sort of real, and that's because we haven't had any new content in terms of like what we can get excited about. We haven't seen any new ships. Like most of the good stuff that's coming out next year is stuff from Mandalorian a while back, and the only reason it's coming out probably is because of the Mandalorian movie. If not for that, we probably wouldn't see it at all. So you're right.
It's really surprising how they're by the way, they're what do you call it? Retiring the Razor Crest, considering that film's coming out. It's kind of baffling. That's kind of baffling. That.
Yeah,
but is that because they're bring out the new Razor Crest? Probably, maybe.
Which surprise me. But he's right though. There isn't anything to be excited because we haven't had any new content. And I gotta say though, that from the talk I've heard of this new Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie, I'm hoping that was going to be juicy. But again, a lot of the new shows that come out, they don't bring out sets for. So I think it's going to be a while before we see anything, because the Mandalorian's like mid-year. So if previous shows and movies or anything to go by, you're not going to necessarily get anything straight away. So we could be talking like this time next year before we see anything different or new.
But there'll be at least with Mando.
I prefer it that way, because when they sometimes bring out ones where they just do it through the art in it, sometimes they can mess it up.
They buzz it up, yeah.
So I'd rather wait till people go, oh no, it should have come out, but then they moan. For example, the what's it, the spider thing droid into the Mandalorian?
Massive miss.
If they'd have waited, they could have done that perfect, but of course they just did it through the art and stuff. I mean, fair play, they did the Skeleton Crew one all right, but that was through art as well. But most of the time, they can mess it. So I'd rather wait, let the program come out, wait a couple of months, and then get what you saw in the movie or the program.
But even at that, it's like it only seems to be Mando that they go hard in the paint for with like new waves. Like Andor, we only got like 3 sets.
2?
Or was it 2? Was it only 2?
But one set from the first series, then 2 for the second series, which is criminal, by the way.
Oh, that's fast.
We should have got a Fondor Hullcraft, or at least a shop scene.
What were the 2 sets? What's the other 2 sets?
K2SO and the U.
Oh, K2SO. That's the one. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about him. Yeah, because I love.
Also,
mean, I got to admit, this little chunky thing here, it's great.
How's the
my favorite fig from this year, though?
How's the new addition to the family anyway? CJ?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's doing right.
Oh,
She's nightmare though. She can't sleep all the way through the night. She's got a small bladder.
oh, there's Sam. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Okay. Sorry, Slurpy, you were trying to say something there, mate. Oh, he's in the middle of eating. What you got there, mate?
No comment.
Potato.
No. Some sausages. Sausage. But
You love a good sausage, don't you?
Life was full there.
No chewing on stream, mind.
Aye, fuck.
Yeah. or rattling chocolate wrappers.
Aye.
Or eating whole bags of Haribos.
All culprits here. No, like I just wish they would kind of.
CJ, I think was it last week or the week before we were discussing that, about not eating whatever, and within 5 minutes, Martin's like got his mouth full.
Martin said we can't take the piss out of each other, and we were just constantly ripping each other as well. 10 minutes after.
Yeah, just too natural, isn't it? Sorry, go on, Slurpy. He was trying to say something, and we cut him off again.
No, it's pure boring anyway. But it was just like they don't do sets for new shows as much anymore, or if they do, it's like
they hold back on it, and I think that's the right thing to do, because I'd rather have something a couple of weeks later, or a month, or even 6 months later, than the wrong thing or something poorly done. Because again, you don't really care about having it. Like, you're not watching this TV show and swishing around while you're watching it. I'm not fucking kids.
It's more of a kids thing, though, isn't it? Like, I can see why kids would want to do that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know whether kids were watching Andor.
No, not with Andor.
Not Andor, no.
Not Andor.
But like
with other things, yeah.
Like
that ship they did for the first season, it wasn't particularly great looking ship anyway, but it was the wrong thing, because it seemed like it's barely in one episode.
I just showed it. I love it. I just showed
it. But they did. They did it just to be able to say we've got this from Andor, rather than is this going to be important to the franchise and to Lego fans? And the answer is obviously no.
I think but I'm indifferent to you. I'm pretty happy we got that. I'm just thinking we should have got a Fondor as well.
All right. So tell me, it's impossible to answer this realistically, right? But if we hadn't had that set in Lego, would you have remembered that ship was even in the series?
Probably, because it was so funny looking.
Probably, like I wouldn't be. Say if we didn't get it, and like a year down the line, you say you're sad you didn't get it. I'd say probably not. I'd be more sad about the Fondor Hallcraft. But the argument is we should have got both.
It does look like a little baby.
I could have thought 10 things I'd want from that before that set. But what I'm saying is that it just wasn't. There wasn't any relevance to it. Do you know what I mean?
There's not very many. Like, it's not very ship heavy though, is it, Andor?
Well, okay.
Especially season 1.
When they're on about Lego stuff now as well, a bit like what I've just picked up, and they need to make them more sturdier. That just fell apart in my hands.
You didn't build it right, that's why.
Just shaky hands, mate.
I mean,
you're gripping it like it's going to run off.
The structure on some of the buildings recently.
You were white knuckling them too, like just.
You don't want it to get away from him, like. Come here, you.
I know, like, relax. It's not going anywhere.
Oh, Christ. What else? What other questions did we have? Unless anyone else wants to add to that debacle.
Is this a question? Most Lego Dimension characters licenses are getting made into sets. What could we see from the Dimensions in Ideals or Icons? Anything from the 80s at the moment?
Yeah, we were
probably.
What he's saying is when they brought out all those Dimension sets, we were talking about this on Liam's stream actually. Shout out to Liam, but keep an eye on his channel, guys. If you haven't already, go and sub to it.
New avatar.
He's going to be doing it. But what he's saying is, or what we talked about is Dimensions. You know, the game Dimensions. They brought out all these random things. They're slowly starting to do proper sets for it. Like
I now know what you mean. Yeah.
what do you call it? What's the gizmo thing?
Gremlins,
Goonies, whatever else. So they're just saying that. So for me, Beetlejuice would be a cool one because they did a Beetlejuice set. Obviously, they've done Back to the Future since then. The A-Team would be sweet as well.
Doctor Who should.
Thank you.
I think they've had Doctor Who stuff, haven't we? But like a
they
big.
Could do so much for Doctor Who because I've got to say as well, especially for Slurpy. Sorry about this, Martin. I was watching an early John Pertwee episode the other day.
Whistle Gummidge.
With Sea Devils, right? And guess who was in it?
Who?
Human Jabba. Human Jabba.
Was he?
Really?
Yeah. Declan.
Yes, I had to look. Yeah, it was, very Irish.
He's a national treasure over in Ireland.
I was like, oh my god, he was in something else.
He had a career outside of a deleted scene.
Take a picture of it and send it, post it. But yeah, Human Jabba. He was so.
Look, a lot of those deleted scenes and stuff were like kind of treasures. But I'm so thankful that Jabba wasn't human. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, Han Solo, me lad.
I'm glad you brought up Doctor Who because I thought I got to remember to say that about Human Jabba.
That's pretty fun, eh?
Yeah.
Ho ho, Han Solo.
And he dies in it anyway. So.
He's cold today, boys.
Do you know what? I going completely off the point. We're talking about the whole ho-ho thing with Slurpy. Is the fact that whenever he leaves me a voice message, he always tells me at the beginning of the voice message that he's leaving me a voice message.
Yeah,
I'm fucking listening to you, dickhead. He's like, I'm just leaving you a quick voice note here.
Just sending a wee voice note.
I'm just sending you a quick voice note here. 20 minutes later.
So talking about dimensions, then.
I always thought I just fucking babble on and talk bollocks, right? But me and Slurpy were doing it for a while to the point where we were just fucking going about our day and then realizing we're actually recording a voice note. And then it started happening. And I remember doing a voice note to Nimble.
Yours was worse on Friday, Mark. I could hit yours and a co-worker's conversation.
We'll get into that in a sec, but I recorded it, and then Kirsty was like, she must have overheard it, and she was like, oh my God, she said, like, I don't know what she said, but it was basically saying, like, your most fucking monotone voice note you could ever listen to. And then I listened to Nimble's back, and it was just the fucking same. It was like, oh, yeah. So, and then at one point, he's like, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. We're just fucking rambling on a bunch of fucking nonsense. And the worst part about it is it still happens where I was sat in the living room and I'd seen Nimble left me a voice note. I'm just sat on a sofa and just listening to it, and I'm answering him. I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah.
I do that, mate. You're not the only one.
I feel like I just can't get my head around voice notes, like. But no, I was leaving Nimble a voice note, and I just had it propped up in front of me.
Brilliant.
And one of my colleagues came into the room, and he's had a week off, so he's just popped in on his week off for whatever reason. And I was chatting away to him, and it was only after he went that I looked at my screen and realized I was still recording.
I got the old conversation.
And Nimble sent me a voice note straight away saying, that was class. I had no clue what that other guy was saying.
He had the strongest Welsh accent I've ever heard, and I couldn't understand a word he was saying. Like yours is yours is quite easy to understand. Yeah. As far as the Welsh
go. Yeah, it is actually. So
I adjust mine quite a bit, especially when I'm around people who aren't from where I'm from, and because I don't live where I'm from, if that makes sense. In Wales, I find myself adjusting it a little bit, but yeah, no, when he didn't have that was just class, just listening, because I actually thought, I'll listen to it back. So I listened back to the back end of it. And
such a boring conversation as well.
Yeah, and it was just like, what the fuck? We aren't even talking. I don't even know if we achieved anything by that conversation, other than just talk about the same shit. And it's just, but it's good to have one. I don't know what it is. Like, I wake up in the morning, or clock off work, and I look. Oh, I got a voice note. Right, I'm gonna get home and settle now with a cup of tea and then listen to that. It's fucking nothing. It's fucking nothing. Like, and I've got as excited about it. I've got as excited about it as a new series from Star Wars. Like, I'm just like, right, settle down now. Listen to
you
this.
Episode with Slurpy.
Yeah. So, what?
Well, I will say, Slurpy, when I hear yours, it's a little bit more upbeat than that.
No, I'm always for a good time.
So going back to the question, because obviously they did ET as well, didn't they? So they're bringing out an ET set.
Oh, we are getting ET, aren't we?
Yeah. But no, Nimble, I'm glad you brought up Doctor Who, because they could do a lot with that one, to be honest.
Could somebody pull up what the full set of dimensions was? Have we got is there a picture out there somewhere of the dimensions?
As Liam, as that was Liam's question, and it was nice to see Liam. I'm just gonna.
G'day. Want a cold one?
Who the hell are you?
Call me Nugget. I've been looking for Walter Riley. Haven't seen him around, have you?
You should have bought a gun instead of a beer, mate.
Nah, I don't need a gun. I've got a donk.
You've got a what?
Donk.
Hey, there you go.
Class.
No one else is in yet.
Did anyone else see Slurpy then?
Muggsy lad's in the
Yes,
chat.
I did. Going. And I saw you peering over the.
Muggsy lad's in the chat, mate. Throw it up.
Oh, there he is.
Man. He's getting into all these. He's getting into all these functions now.
He has technology.
Who? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying. Yeah.
Go on, mate. Throw up the Muggsy lad one.
Is he in? Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there right there. Good evening, gents. Ice
yeah.
cold.
Sorry, I didn't see. Right, hold on.
Squadrons in 2.
Where are we, Muggsy? There we are.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're going to hurt some people.
Why didn't it play? Let me try it again.
What happened?
I don't know. Somebody else pressing it as well.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're going to hurt some people.
Whose car are we going to take?
Yeah.
Was that you, Slurpy? Were you pressing it at the same
No,
time?
I swear it wasn't.
Yeah, they can be a bit. They can be a bit funny now. I haven't seen Matley. No.
But if the darts are on it, he'll be heavy in that. Heavy watching that.
We got to break the news to him that he's gonna have a fucking squeaky, squeaky fucking Lilo. A sweaty squeaky Lilo, like. Fucking hell. Oh Christ.
You'll love that.
Anyway, did we get all the questions? I'm pretty sure Force Bricks threw a question up as well. And Liam got special VIP treatment there because he didn't put the emoji at the beginning of his question, and he still answered.
That's my fault then for letting.
That's Papa Rex had a good question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it out, or do you want to? Can you throw it up?
This one here.
Yeah,
that's it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, then we have another one after from Team.
Oh, yeah, Black Friday. So I remember the days when Black Friday, and again, retail nearly 30 years, but I remember the days when Black Friday was last Friday in December.
Yeah, it's one
now. Oh, let's just add CJ now.
You have Cyber Monday as well now, whatever that.
Yeah, it's just gone fucking silly now. And I in the store I work in, they're just as bad because they've decided this year instead of doing Black Friday, they're doing Black November. It's like great. And then so they've done the same deals from the beginning of November to the end of November, and yet they're still like, everything. I said, no, the whole point of doing it all November is that you don't have this huge thing on the one day, because this whole thing started to spread beyond just one day back. And I get the reasons for doing it. If you guys remember, or you might not remember, I know Whittakee will probably remember more than anybody, back in kind of like late 2000s maybe, where they were doing these like TVs for like 200 quid, and they were like 500 quid TVs just for Black Friday, and people were like killing each other for them.
Oh,
like,
look, I've seen videos of people like getting decapitated trying to get a fridge, like that stuff.
It was mate, it was serious and it was bad. So company, I think it was a legislation thing, or there was some kind of litigation involved in it, where it was like you can't do that anymore because you're putting people at risk. Like the police were getting called out left, right, and center. They're breaking up fights over fucking TVs and stupid shit, right? And it was getting like the amount of people getting banged up just went through the roof. So they were just like, right, no more of that shit. Spread it out a little bit. And then, of course, over time, they've been like, well, the longer we stretch it out, the longer we stretch it out, the more of a event we can make of it, the more deals we can have, all that kind of stuff. And then again, it's just become like this money marketing scheme, just like the Boo Basket and the Elf on the Shelf and the Burr Basket and all these things that somebody comes up with the idea of as a way of getting more fucking money out of us. And it works because, like I said, this Black Friday thing is just spread. But it pisses me off because the whole point of Black Friday originally in the country it originates from was supposed to be the last or the shopping day after Thanksgiving. So strictly speaking, because we don't have Thanksgiving here, Black Friday shouldn't exist either. So
it's always Boxing Days, here where it's like that's kind of the best deals that I
used
see.
to be, used to be Boxing Day.
It's still a thing too. Like you'll fucking go to the shop, fucking Home Bargains or some IKEA, like
New Day as well,
50% off. Like and it's like honestly, anytime I see like Black Friday deals, I just double tap skip because like a lot of times like some Lego doesn't do it, but like in the world of cameras, like I see some of these companies increase their prices and then like they'll drop them to the original price for Black Friday.
I remember a few years back, like Boxing Day and especially New Year's Day, whatever, I'd always go to Boots and get some really decent like aftershave cheap, but now it's just not
Boxing
the same.
Day sales used to be a massive thing over here, didn't it?
Yeah. January sales as well, like.
It's like, and that was different because they had the reason to go down because it was clearing stock that they couldn't clear at Christmas, and obviously they want to start New Year, new whatever season, and that made sense. But doing it now, like I said, when you're looking at products and you see, let's just say a hairdryer, for example, there's 30 quid, you got your eye on it, and then all of a sudden it says Black Friday deal, 30 quid down from 45. You're like, lying bastards! It was never 45 quid.
Well, they're doing a Target thing there.
Yeah, or some shit like
also,
that.
Also, like I've noticed last couple of years, like you got your this weekend was like Black Friday weekend, but the weekend before that, it was like Lego was doing a sale, weren't they? The week before.
I know, it's like
so. It's just like you said. It's not just a day now. It's like it's almost the whole month of November. You might as well call it bleeding Black November.
That's just pure shit. It's just that's all it is. It's just trying to sell tat to people for fucking.
I mean, you will still get the odd deal. I have seen a few things that I thought.
There's been some cracking Lego deals, to be fair, isn't there?
There has been.
But like you say, it's just frustrating how it gets shoved down your throat if it was just one day, one dedicated day, then it'd be so much easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
if I was king, I would.
Then you'd have people killing each other again. So
that's what I mean. If I was king, I would make it a purge style day, like every store 50% off, or you're like,
what's that big castle? The big castle set, Lion.
I cried. I cried. Hey, it was like
I think that was
down to like 270, and then people were placing orders and they were getting cancelled, and I said, "Oh, no chance."
Did anyone know if the Razor Crest was on sale?
It was on sale for 30% off, but I think it lasted literally a few minutes.
Where was that? In this country, or?
I think so, on the actual Lego website.
Because I'm just thinking, I probably still got the better offer when I bought it months ago. I got like £110 off.
Talking about the Bricklink designer program set, the Lionhead's Castle, Brick Rich, who's on next week, guest next week. I won't go into too much detail because you can talk about it, but he ordered that set and qualified for the 2 GWPs, whatever they were.
Yeah.
And they basically sent him an email to say, we're out of stock. We've taken more orders than we ever had sets, and therefore your order's been cancelled. And he's like, cheesed off or whatever, as you would be. A couple of days later, the 2 GWPs to rock up.
Huh?
And he's like, So he's had the 2 GWPs and his money back, but he didn't get the set.
So he says
it happened to my father-in-law. He's big into Lego and he loves buying like the medieval stuff. And I said to him, I was like, "Hey, it's Insiders Weekend. Get yourself on the Lionhead's Castle." And he pondered on it, and it was sold out. And I was like, "This is why you got to buy if shit's gonna retire and it's big D2C sets. You got to get them before end of October. That's like my rule. Like, get your sets before the end of October, or else you're gonna miss out."
I must admit, Friday, because obviously we got paid on Friday, and I was there like waiting for the money to go in about 12:15, and then bang. So I got those 2 GWPs coming towards me.
What did you buy for them?
Well, I got a third one that's coming with it, so that's all. I'm wait till next week.
Oh, you fucking tease. You're not on next week.
Well, I'll be on a little bit, but
no space for you next week. We're not letting you in. You got to tell us now. Oh fuck.
Well, Slurpy knows because he already asked me. Was it Slurpy or was it Nimble? One of them.
I know what he'll have got.
Yeah,
it's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a traitor. He's a traitor.
What the fuck's a phaser?
Oh, that I thought you already had that.
Oh, well, it only came out Friday.
I don't fucking know, me. I lose track. Can't keep up when the Star Wars sets are coming out. To be honest with you,
I still don't even I still refuse to believe that Star Trek thing's real. Like I seen images online.
It does look good. I will admit, it does look good.
Bring it to Bricktastic, Martin. We'll play frisbee with it.
Yeah, we'll build it together.
Then we'll fuck it in the bin.
We'll bounce it off. We'll bounce it off CJ's Lilo. See how far it'll go. See if we can put it into warp speed.
Isn't that what a phaser looks like?
Sort of. I can't.
Does it look like a ray
Let me
gun?
put you on. Hold on. Let me put you on. Big
no,
screen.
don't put me on full screen. Don't.
Show me. Yeah, it looks a bit like it. Different types.
What's that from?
Galaxy Quest.
I was going to say that's Lego as well, isn't it?
No, that's fucking Brick Arms or something like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought I'd seen a gun like that on. So who's got the? I don't know if we had any more questions, but
Bricklink. That's more of a topic, like.
Who's doing the?
Yes.
The
yes, we have.
Kirsty gets me the calendar every year, so I'm going to do this. So first year I did it, built all the sets in the bag. Second year I did it. Well, not second year, or the fourth year I did it, or last year I did it, built in the bag without looking at the instructions, right? Just the picture that was on the box, which wasn't particularly hard in most cases. This year I'm going to do mini streams of them all. Just a tiny little mini stream of me building in the bag, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, I'm glad you showed me that.
Except for the ones I can't build, but
I got a story about that because I wasn't too sure I was going to get it. But they rang me up from work the other day, like 9 o'clock at night, and I thought, God, what they want? And they said, "Oh, have I ordered the little chap a calendar set?" And I said, "No." And they said, "Well, the only one they can find is a Star Wars one."
Lucky
said,
you.
"Yeah, that'll do. Get him that." And I said, "But where are you getting it from?" I said, "Because John Lewis are doing it for $16.99." They said, "Yeah." They said, "That's what we're looking at now." And I said, "Oh, cool." And I said I was going to get one, but I haven't had time. And they went, "Do you want us to order you one as well?" I went, "Oh, yes, please."
Happy days, mate.
Have you got to pay for it there?
Yeah, I had to pay for it, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's a bargain, isn't it?
So that's coming. That's coming tomorrow because she picked it up on Friday, so I'm getting that tomorrow.
Kirsty, I think Kirsty got this cheaper because she got it from her store before they closed down, and she gets like.
Yeah, I bet they didn't last long. In well, she said 100 had already been sold or something. So yeah, $16.99. That's a good.
Generally, I think it's quite disappointing though, as far as the calendars go. Like I said, Kirsty gets me one every year, but
yeah, I don't think it's that great this year. But that's why I was a bit and But then, like I said, for $16.99, yeah, why not?
It's just something, something for every day in it to keep you wet. Like
stop being such Grinches, lads, and getting that Christmas spirit. You know, where's the positivity?
I'll tell you the best part about this for me though, which I only just noticed, is that the gold bow is like made of metal, like it looks like it's made of Lego metal.
It's a droid pack, really, isn't it?
I think it's for me because Christmas costs me a fucking arm and a leg every year. That's why it licks me out.
Yeah. Can I just big screen me at the moment? The problem is with all my they just end up in here like. That's just all. Give
them away at Brickwall next year, mate, in your little baggie.
Aye.
I could do that. Yeah, that's a nice thing to do. Yeah.
People will be handing them back.
Little bags.
You'd have to pay to get rid of them.
Yeah, I'll take
some of them I keep, but others, yeah. So. But yeah, most of them I do keep. Like, for example, if you've got like a tiny. Say
don't finish that sentence.
Like the little X-wing, yeah. And I've got that next to me other X-wing, so it's all
for your videos.
Where's this one here? This one here. Let me just widescreen this.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, I've done one in the background where it's crashed.
Oh no, you're not supposed to modify your sets.
Ah, get on. It's off.
Drop it.
Yeah. I've already dropped one tonight. Ain't dropping another.
You're on about sets.
Didn't modify my set. Cool, blimey.
What? What was the other question?
Dagobar's got a lovely little torch.
Dreams character, yeah.
What was
Bricklink.
Was that
it's
the
more
last
of a topic.
one?
Oh, this one. Make sure you give plenty of airtime to Black Bricklink Friday, where Lego lost their mind and wiped 35 countries from the marketplace.
2 billion people.
That is pretty FUBAR, in fairness.
It's just 2 billion people like now don't have access to Bricklink. Unless they use a VPN, link in bio for this episode.
Yeah.
But like, it's just Fano snapped. They're just like, we're discontinuing the service. Yeah. The funniest one was Greenland because Denmark, obviously, they kind of own it. But
so why are they doing it?
I don't know. It's probably some corporate talk about cost cutting and all that shit. But
no, they're never going to fucking tell us the real reason, are they? It's just going to be like, because it's logistically more. I don't know. They'll just use some technical term, but I mean, it'll be because the percentage of people. The percentage of the population using them in those countries is like a negligible amount, and obviously now the Lego are trying to get more involved with it. They're just like, well, we can't. If you can, I get it to some degree. I don't agree with it. Don't mistake my words. But if they can offer the same level of service, a lot of big companies are like this. If they can offer the same level of service across, everywhere you go, then that it shows, like peaks and troughs, and they don't like that kind of stuff. However, I think Lego are a piss take for doing that because of all the things that have happened recently where you can get a fucking 501st battle pack in Australia for love or money. And then you go to other parts. You can't get Lego magazines in the US, and you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. So you're just thinking, what's that's the only reason I can think that would be not justified, but from their point of view, justifiable. If 0.5% of the population in Greenland are using it, however many people that might be, compared to somewhere like the UK where it could be 10% or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's I don't know. I don't really get it. And of course, those people might be have got a limited amount of sellers to buy from. So you go to somewhere like America, and you'll never be able to not get a piece. Whereas you go to Greenland, and it'll be like 50. Yeah, well, yeah, that I can explain. But in somewhere like Greenland, for example, if you put the chances are you put your list on there, your wanted list, and it's going to be like, yeah, you have to get these from outside of the country because, do you know what I mean? It's just they're not going to have that free flow of Lego coming through there. But Brazil is crazy. But then I don't know where there's quite a few South American countries that were taken off. Oaktown was in the chat. Does he know better than anyone else? Is Lego or the use of Bricklink not widely used
Chile
in
was taken
South
off,
America?
I think, as well. San Marino.
And those are more populated. Those are the more densely populated South American.
I think not obviously not. I'm not going to be an American and be like India. It's in America. India was taken off, which made me kind of like, what the fuck? Like that one was very surprising.
India's like a massive market that they're tapping into, it. Do you know what I mean? It's huge.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? I really don't get it.
I feel sorry for the people who are balls deep into a mock, like a massive mock in Uruguay, and now they can't get any parts.
Yeah. And I just had to put myself in their shoes. And if I woke up tomorrow morning, okay, don't get me wrong, do I use Bricklink all the time? No. But, the intention to use it and the things I've got going on there or whatever, if I woke up tomorrow and Bricklink was no more, I'd be fucking devastated. And I'd be pissed.
It's taken an option away, hasn't it? Even if you might not use it, but you might use it later on. And now suddenly you've taken that option away. I think it's quite disgusting what they've done, but...
No, that's it. Like it'll be some. I say it's going to be some corporate speak about like cost cutting measures and analyzing the market, and at the end of the day, it's just bollocks. Like, I mean, they're super secretive anyway about what they spend and don't spend money on. Like, they never actually tell us. Like, they'll tell you what the best selling theme is, but they'll not tell you how many sets it sold. And then,
Sorry,
like,
slightly going off the subject is a thing from MatteBlackBricks here. Gingerbread 80
fucking joke.
Atta is cheaper than the midi scale Atta, and it's bigger and comes with a fig. Okay.
Yeah,
Look what
that is weird.
Augusto's just put as well.
Seasonal, though, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Aye.
I thought they were similar size.
Was it? And one of the biggest Instagram profiles that builds almost for a living is from Uruguay. Oh, that's
Oh, here's a question from Oaktown. Oh dear.
Yeah, so Oaktown will know better than anybody else, I guess. At
I'm not
least
getting
anybody
involved in this
that
one.
we know is South America, because there's big chunks of South America that are losing it, and some of them may not have had it in the first place, for all I know, because we're just assuming that they're taking it off 35 countries, off all of the countries in the world. But it might be that the rest of South America didn't have Bricklink, and they've taken it off the countries that did. Therefore, none of South America now got it. Do you know what I mean? So it could be a bigger situation than we actually know about. Because I don't know what countries it was in the first place. I wouldn't have known. So I don't know.
No.
It's crazy. But I don't know what we can say about it really to cover it. Because
it's not a question. Like, kind of like, yeah, it's just upsetting to see, especially like what Bricklink once was before fucking.
I think once I found out what it was about, because I was like, first of all, I was like, what? And then I saw, and I just think it's surprising. I'm just surprised that they've done it. It's like, what?
What would piss me off is if it's a precursor to them starting a paid service on there, like a subscription to be able to use
All I
it.
can say is,
like, right, we can roll that out in these countries for whatever.
I can't see them ever making it a paid service to buy on there, but I could see them doing it for sellers.
Yeah, but think back to when streaming first came around, right? And the whole point of streaming, and I'm talking about streaming TV now. If you're old enough to remember it, I know Whittakee will be, when streaming TV became this big thing because you no longer have to watch TV and what. Because I was like, an adult when this kind of happened, like, if you know what I mean. And it's like, yeah, getting you into streaming, get into Netflix, get into these things because you can watch them. You haven't got to watch adverts. And now slowly over time, they've turned you back into this position where this thing you're already paying for to have every month, i.e. Netflix, you now got to pay extra to watch it without adverts. And it's like,
I paid for Prime the other day. I decided to, because it was they doing it half price. I thought, yeah, I'll do that for 3 months for $49. Started watching a film. 5 minutes into it, advert. I was like, what the?
Yeah, because you're paying for Prime. But if you want Prime without adverts, you got to pay on top of your pay.
But if
you want Prime without adverts, Whittakee, you get Tor browser and you go to certain websites to get your TV shows.
But the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that slowly they do this. They integrate it. They start introducing a little bit of poison into your food every day, and then before long, that's all you're eating, right? And this is where we're going, and we're letting it happen. Right, we're talking about it with the prices. We're talking about it with Black Friday. Now we're talking. How do we know that they're not doing this? They're cutting back a bunch of countries because the real reason is because in a year's time they're actually going to start. You have to start paying to use Bricklink, and they know people will pay it because there's people out there like, I can't be without it. There's no other option to some degree. I know you got the place like Brick Owl and stuff, but people will be like, well, I'd rather pay because now my mocks are locked behind a paywall.
Well,
and my wanted lists are locked behind a paywall.
Everyone was glad when
so they're like, well, we've got to set up for this now because we can't do a paid service in India because of licensing reasons or whatever it is. Get rid of it from all the countries they're not able to do it in, and then start rolling out or start preparing for a paid service. I bet I'm willing to put dollars to donuts that it's going to be something.
I'll tell you
like
what,
that.
man, I won't do that bet with you. I reckon you're right.
I wonder.
It's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's a slow, gradual burn, and it'll be right. If you want more than 20, I don't know. As an example, the guys in the chat, True Squadron, and Nate will know better than me because they do that. They use that thing like practically for a living. But I'm quite versed on Bricklink, and I've done mocks and stuff or whatever. So just talking in terms of just on this panel, because I know you guys don't use it as much, is that they start saying, right, you can't have more than, let's say, 20 wanted lists without, paying, and then it's just exactly the same as fucking StreamYard, where they make the free version so much shitter and the paid version so much better that you can't not have it, and then slowly but surely, it's like you've got to pay. Like I said, with the whole adverts thing with Prime and Netflix, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. If somebody could have told me 10, 15, whatever it was, years ago, that this Fire Stick that I'm paying for. I'm paying for a Fire Stick to pay for a subscription to Netflix so that I don't have to watch adverts. And somebody said, yeah, but in 15 years' time, you'll have to then pay
You'll have a
to
dodgy
watch
stick.
that So you'll have to pay for a Fire Stick to pay for Netflix so that you can pay for no adverts on Netflix. I would have gone, what are you talking about? No, this is the future.
You've got to pay for broadband as well.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
Ridiculous. And do you know what? If you
going somewhere,
to go for all of them, like Netflix, Disney, all of them, it costs a bloody bomb.
Exactly.
No wonder why people are getting these things that you can put in.
It's just gone backwards now. It's just gone. We were watching a film the other day with my daughter, and I said to her, "This reminds me of when I was a kid. It's like every time you have an advert, use that opportunity to go use the toilet or go and wash your hands or go and grab something. Whereas before you could pause and whatever, it's just like silly. It's really silly. I don't get it.
I don't think using Bricklink like in the middle of your shop, you're going to get an ad from fucking TV. Like.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that this whole drop in 35 countries could be because they've got no infrastructure there to be able to start charging for service in those countries, or it doesn't warrant it, right? So then slowly over time they'll be like, right, it's going to be, you can have more, whatever it is, and it's like, or there'll be a premium version of Bricklink available where it'll be like £2 a month, whatever, something stupid, and then slowly but surely it'll be like you can only have Bricklink if you're paying for it. That's what they'll do long term.
But I wonder though, like the countries that are like removed from the list, like do they have much of a Lego pick-a-brick presence, or like that sort of, like I know, like hasn't Lego still suspended like PAB for the US, or have they slowly started to like allow that in now? Like I wonder, does that have any tech effect? But I don't know.
I wonder if there's any big competitors for Bricklink now that are going to like jump on this. I don't know if there even are any. I know I've heard of Brick Owl. I've never used it. But
yeah, there's a small handful, but I think Bricklink has kind of got the monopoly. I would
Bricklink is king, obviously, but for these countries now, obviously, there's a big gap, isn't there?
Papa agrees with
See,
you.
MatteBlackBricks is saying exactly what I said. So
I would cry if they started charging for Bricklink. Like I would. I use it not all the time, but I use it enough to be emotional about it. Like if they did any of that shit, but
oh yeah. 100%.
I'd be so surprised if they charged buyers a membership fee, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Extra fees on size.
They stop countries from doing it, so if they
That's
can do
where
that.
they'll get
But I just think I can easily see them charging sellers and charging like percentages from each sale, like more and more. But there's bound to be a lot of Bricklink buyers as well who might only ever buy one thing a year, or a handful of things a year. So if they were charging them a membership, they're probably going to lose. Well, say lose money, but they're going to lose a lot of people who are asked with Bricklink, aren't they? Like Bricklink will end up being, I don't know, less and less used because the only people using it will be the hardcore.
Yeah, you're right. You're spot on, Nimble. But that's yeah, he's just going to die of sadness. Like
pull a Pac-Man into the big
giving up the will to live. Like I mean, but it's true, and I think there's people who their livelihood is on there in terms of sellers, but in terms of your livelihood as a hobbyist. So we'll use Nate and we'll use True Squadron as examples where that is a big part of. It might not be their living as such, but it's a big part of their social media, it's a big part of their hobby, what they do free time. And then, okay, we're not saying they can't have it anymore. So, okay, we're not in places like India where they've in comparison to having it taken off you altogether, it's not that bad. And also, it hasn't started charging yet. So we're only like guessing. But
so if you were in India and you were a seller, you were making that was your job, then you've got tough. That's it.
Yep.
They should be giving them some compensation for that.
Well, why? Because they don't encourage people to
they're taking away people's jobs.
Yeah, well, yeah, but they're probably not paying tax either. So,
well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say though. But it's like some people do it.
No, exactly. You're right. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that they won't stop at stop at that. And again, this is spitballing. We're just coming up with ideas. I'm just saying that there's no rationale being given for it, and it wouldn't surprise me if the rationale was just preparation. It could be 5 years, could be 10 years.
And the sad thing is they don't care, because it's not as if people are going to go, right, not buying Lego anymore. They just.
I know. Yeah, I say it's just the used market, but like, there's plenty of people that only like the only Lego they buy is from Bricklink, and for a long time it used to be like the best place to get good, like tremendous value. Like, and I feel like I definitely think they've increased the sellers' fees, because I've noticed the prices on even the most basic bricks like creeping up quite a lot.
I mean, obviously they can still get it from other places, other countries, but then they got to pay like postage and packaging.
Well, this is what I was just going to say, because like when people started complaining about the price of Lego going up, and there's it's not going to happen. Lego fans aren't going to stand for it, and I'm like, no, because what you got to think about is for every person they price out, that extra increase in price makes up for the people they've lost, and then some. So effectively, they're still winning. It's going to be the same in this case. Because they might start charging for Bricklink, and let's say 50% of the people like, right, that's it, I refuse to. But it doesn't matter, because for the other 50% who are paying for it, they're making money off it, and they're making more than they were making before, regardless. Do you see what I mean? So it's kind of like, it's almost surprising they don't already charge for it. And I'm not trying to give them ideas, but
right, I'll be back in a minute. My alarm's going off. I've got to go and get my meds. Back in the tick.
Oh. No, like
I think what Rebrickable do is quite clever, because that stops the kind of subscription pricing being crept in, because people have the choice whether to charge or not, and then you have an option to pay or not for. And I don't mean for the same instructions, but because some people are trying to make a living out of it and they're charging, and other people aren't, you can say, well, look, do I want to pay a couple of quid to have these instructions to build this set? Or do I want to only go for the free ones? Do you see what I mean? So it's something there for everybody. And then, I think that's quite reasonable. You're never going to go onto Rebrickable and be like, oh, well, this is disgusting. I've got to pay to have these instructions that somebody's worked hard for and to make. Do you see what I mean? So you can kind of respect it regardless. But it stops then Rebrickable ever needing to put like a dollar figure on it or a pound figure on it, because people trying to creep in and monetize the whole thing, because it already exists on a kind of level playing field anyway. So I don't know.
I'm just
weird 1 minute.
Yeah.
It's an oddball decision, but
look, like as I say, like I know, yes, it's not Lego, it's Bricklink, but it's like I work for a company that's owned by a different outfit, and whenever we make a decision, 9 times out of 10, it's informed by the parent company. Like, so this is coming straight from the top, and they're never going to give an answer. They don't have to. Lego aren't really beholden to shareholders. I say that like I know they're a family business, but like they're not relying on some fucking tycoon to be like, all right, why did you do this decision? I don't know how Bricklink works, but I don't know. Hey, I don't know.
Let's just hope it's not that.
Let's just hope it's like they've realized like we can't fucking sustain the IT servers in fucking San Marino.
I think at least initially that was what I initially thought. I thought like they just haven't got the infrastructure to have a. It's just frustrating that the reason they would have done it, the only reason I feel is justifiable, is the fact that they can't offer the same level of service in Greenland as they can in the UK, for example, right? Kind of justifiable. But then they don't do that as a company anyway. They're not consistent anyway. So that kind of, it's still seen, even though it's justifiable, it's still a shitty excuse. So, but until we know, we just can only speculate, can't we? So. But I'm already bored of talking about it, especially now that I think I've given myself the idea that they might start charging for it. It's kind of depressed me, even though it haven't happened yet. So,
well, like that's your fault. Until we know why, we can't really. All we can say about it is like bastards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're bastards either way for doing that to people. Because, like I said, if I woke up in the morning and found out that was me, I don't know what I'd be gutted. But I very rarely use it, so. You know,
No,
in comparison to some people.
I would legit be upset. I would I would write an angry letter to my MP, and I would say, "Nick Bricklick, open again."
Get it involved. So let's change the subject a bit. Let's make it more positive.
Years for saying that for years, Slurpy.
Let's change it up.
When people say something to me and I'm not happy, I always say I'm going to write to my local MP.
They've blocked me. Yeah. But, that's a different story.
What?
While I've been away, has anyone put that up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Cool.
Yeah. I think we did. If not, but yeah, shout out to Nick.
Look,
shout out to Nick. Semper Fi. What? Padawan, I want to know what you got planned then for your 3 weeks off. In terms of us seeing you, not just like, you know, you're going to get your bollocks out and walk around the house. I mean, like, you know, what are we going to see?
I don't know yet. I haven't really got to that point. I think I'm going to focus more on that. It's been a hard 3 months, like, and it's not over yet for me because I've got to go and do another part of it in March. So I was going to use this 3 weeks to really just get into the backlog, build everything, remove shit around. Maybe I'll make some fucking funny videos or not, who knows. But right, just enjoy myself, really. And then maybe I'll be more regular on the show or something. I don't know. But there's
you're always welcoming.
There's I've got some big sets and some things to move around. So I think I'll be busy in that respect. And I'll probably end up buying shit. So
is this thing that you're doing, because, you know, being downrange or whatever, is this... have you been able to work out whether you're available now for Brick World, or is that still...
That's not... Brick World ain't happening. There's no way.
Really?
No way that can happen. Nah, there's no way. Because
financially or because of your commitments?
A little bit of both, but mainly the priority is I promised Sam a holiday to Italy, and that was going to happen in Easter. That now can't happen because I'm busy, so which means it's going to happen in the summer, and I can't do Brick World and a 2-week long road trip to Italy that close to each other because it would just break me financially. So the plan is now Brick World next year, as in 2027, because I've got things in the pipeline.
Last year they're really close.
Huh?
Did you go to Egypt though? Just before
I went to Egypt. Yeah, but I went to Egypt in March.
Oh, March.
Do you know what I mean? So I had a bit more time.
It's just me going this year then, or next year.
That's why I'm excited for Bricktastic at the minimum. Do you know what I mean? I'm excited for that at the minimum. See all the board, like, get to spend time with you guys that I didn't necessarily have in Brickworld. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm looking forward to having.
Look, True Squadron is going to miss you, but don't worry.
What about us? True Squadron? Are you going to miss us?
Yeah.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, for God's sake.
But it all comes down to as well that the my work-life balance at the minute is insane. Like, so is like, because I'm in the unknown. I knew what I was doing like month to month, and now I don't know what I'm doing day to day. So it's like a weird one. But I'm still gonna buy tons more Lego, and I plan to do more videos and shit. I just haven't got time.
I gotta say, mate, it feels like there's a chasm opened up when you kind of disappeared. I mean, I've been on it. I purposely kind of took a week from social media this week, just for multiple different reasons. I just needed a break, but also because I was busy with work anyway. And whereas I would scroll, even if I'm busy, scroll on my lunch or before or after work, I didn't even do that. I was just like, you know what, I just want to take a break from it. And then sometimes I feel like you can come back stronger or whatever. But I just, even in the amount of time you've been gone, it does feel like there was something missing. It was like, almost to the point where people thought, because I could see you were liking posts and watching stories, obviously of my stuff, but like there were no comments or nothing like that. So it was just like you were like, watching from afar kind of thing.
I'm not gonna pull a Bob I'm not gonna pull a Josh and start like just liquidating. That's never gonna happen.
I was going to say, did you came back on the show and all of a sudden all your shelves are completely empty and it's like, guys, I got
Pokemon cards everywhere.
I was already making a list of what I could buy off of you.
I'm collecting Italian. What do they call that stupid shit now? Italian. What's those fucking card things that the kids collect now?
Labib? No, I don't know. Fuck.
No, I
That's way
forgot what I
behind.
said. Go on. Carry on.
But yeah, it's just like the like it's not even like just the Lego. It's not even like my social monitoring social media. Like I've had people turn up to my house randomly on a fucking Friday night. Like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm just busy. And they're like, you haven't answered a text. And I'm like as in, like if you looked at like my messages, I've got like 50, 60 unopened messages for like probably this. I've probably got like 100 messages unopened on Instagram. I've just focused all my time into work at the minute. But that's going to change over the next lead up till at the end of the year because I'll have time to actually do stuff. It's just the inconsistency. It's like anything. Inconsistencies can kill anything.
Yeah, no, I get it, mate. Italian brain rot. That was it. Italian
brain rot.
The fuck, like
I still want to do my mock. That's something I'm going to do over 3 weeks. Try and finish my CAD design so I can start buying pieces. Because I haven't had a chance to do that.
Before Bricklin closes to the UK.
Because I've got like all
just
of my...
He's like 10 parts away from finishing.
Let's hope your parts aren't all in Uruguay.
While I was away, all of my like Fallout figs and stuff came in. Like, so
nice.
The Seaside Market's basically turned into a Fallout castle at the minute of just stuff that's
yeah,
that's cool though.
like it's just stuff I've not been able to enjoy. So mainly cut a long story short, the 3 weeks of me being off for work is just going to enjoy my hobby again, which I haven't had pleasure of doing for the last 3 months.
Well, I was just going to say, if you want to do just a random stream at any point, mate, you think of something, let us know. I'm sure one of us or even all of us will be, apart from this, obviously, we'll be happy to join on and do something with you. On your channel I'm talking about, or whatever, I guess, but
whatever.
Catch up or
yours. But yeah, we'll do it. Christmas, around the Christmas time would be good because I reckon I've got a shit ton of presents under that tree. So
and we got episode 66 coming up as well, so we need to do something special for that. But
what's the plan for around Christmas, Mark? Because obviously it's going to be awkward, not awkward, but are we going to do some shit in between the Sundays, or just going to stick to the Sunday show?
Where possible, mate. I'd love to, but like I said, working in retail, my head's up my ass.
What day does Christmas Day fall on this year?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be busy at work.
It's lovely for me. I'm having a good 3 weeks off. I am.
Oh, nice. I got 2 days.
I don't get paid though. It's a difference.
Yeah, I think I get paid for 3 weeks. My 3 weeks off. Thank you, government. Nice. Thank you, taxpayers.
Thank you, wars. Shit.
Right. But pays me as well. So
hey, while Nate he was in the chat, I've been watching a new TV show actually called Boots. It's about I didn't realize it's based on a book called The Pink Marine. It's about the Marines and a guy, I think it was in the 90s, just before kind of the Kuwaiti war, or Saudi Arabia invaded Kuwait or whatever, and it's about a gay homosexual guy who joins the Marines, and I didn't realize that it was, you couldn't do it then. It was like illegal or whatever to
they
be gay.
They didn't legalize being homosexual in the British Army until 2000.
Oh, really? So yeah, so it's surrounded that. But it's a really good show. Like, it's not like one of these camp type things. It's not there's anything wrong with them either, but you know what I mean. It's the way you describe it, the way it's really good. Like the story of him going through, training and making it into a Marine is quite a good story. So if you get a chance to watch it on Netflix, check it out. I thought it was just going to be a comedy, but it's actually really, really fun. Good watch. So gets cancelled in 1 second. No, I know that. I'm just saying that there's quite a lot of TV shows on there that I also watch and like, but they're quite, they're camp and they're supposed to be camp, and I enjoy that kind of stuff as well. I just mean the description of him might to some people sound like it's going to be like that, but it's not. It is kind of quite an in-depth look at what kind of people went through and what they were facing, because you want to be a Marine or whatever because of heritage. For some people, it's generational as well. and they got that pressure on them to join, or even if just because they want to serve their country. But of course, at that point, there was no active war, and so a lot of people were doing it just to be able to say they've done it, tick a box or whatever. And the circumstances around it, and they go into quite a few different stories. It's centered around this one guy, but there's loads of other different stories for other different people who have joined at the same time, and they all got their own story going on.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix, yeah. You got to pay now for the premium version if you don't want to watch adverts. But other than that,
that's the thing. I got the cheap one, but that's
still
Boots adverts on there. But yeah, I mean, because like I said, I've recently got Prime as well, so I started watching a load of. So guess what I watched yesterday? I'm gonna get a load of shit for this.
Star Trek.
Nope. Guess what film I watched? Come on, it's a film. And I will get a load of shit for this.
Got to be a black and white movie.
No. It's quite a newish one.
One of the sequels?
No. No, it's not that bad.
Give us a clue, Mark.
Did you say it was Star Wars? Star Wars related?
Ryan Gosling in it.
Ryan Gosling. Oh, The Notebook.
Nope.
Oh, Blade Runner.
No. It's also got I can't think of a real name, Harley Quinn in it.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah. Come on.
Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. I can't think of a movie they'd been in together. Oh, Wolf of Wall Street.
No.
No, he's
Barbie.
not in that.
Barbie.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, I watched that. I thought it was quite good.
It was quite fun, to be honest.
It was stupid, but I think it was supposed to be. But Oppenheimer, yeah. Oppenheimer was a fantastic movie, though.
But I also watched a really weird film. If anyone's got Prime, watch Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah, Kirsty's watching that right now.
That's bizarre. It's quite good if you like that kind of fantasy sort of thing. But it's got a lot of quite a few British people in it. But yeah, quite bizarre. Quite bizarre film.
I'm gonna have to love you and leave you all because I'm going to sort some bits out. All right. So, but it's nice coming on, and then
lovely to see you, CJ.
Maybe next Sunday I'll sound for the full thing or something, or the Sunday after or whatever. But I'll be my ugly mug will be a lot more in and around the space. All right.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Nice to be back, mate. Lovely to see you.
Right. Take care, everyone. Everyone in the chat. Love you all.
It's all right.
See you, boys.
Cheers, mate. Take it easy.
Take care, mate.
And talking of lovely people, hello, Amy.
Amy, I made Amy feel really guilty the other day, and I do apologise. for not watching our show for a while, but no, she is a busy lady. I think Sundays it's weird though, because I think a Sunday is slightly different in the US to what it is in the UK.
I'm Sarah tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Sarah.
Or Motley.
Yeah,
I know. You kind of feel it, don't you, when you have certain people not here? But I think, I've noticed a few more people here that are normally here, which is kind of strange. But I was also looking at the figures and numbers because I did no promotion for this stream whatsoever. It hasn't affected our numbers at all.
There's not even an Instagram post, is there?
Nah, I didn't even do it. Because I was too busy, not because I just couldn't be bothered.
But it's good now though, because people know where to find us.
Yeah.
And I don't want to not do that anymore, because obviously we want to get new people, and obviously it's still content, and it helps them when I do put other content out, because you're posting regularly then, aren't you? But at the same time, sometimes I'm like, will people still show up if I don't? It's the first time I've ever not done any kind of promotion since the show started, and I don't think it's made any difference. A lot of people
now they know. I mean, I'm sure tonight there was a couple of people there that I haven't really noticed before. So
yeah, some people coming back.
So
what time is it over in the States? Like when we start?
Depends on where you are in the States, but they're 5 hours behind on the eastern coast.
Yeah,
and then it goes across Central Time, Mountain Time, and then Pacific Standard. So
if it was 2 o'clock here and there was a stream on, there'd be no chance of me watching it on a Sunday.
Same.
So I get it why it's harder for the Yanks to watch when we're live.
Yeah.
But then we do stay on to about 3-4 hours. So then it's like what 6 6 o'clock for them, something like that, 5, 6.
Yeah, I suppose so. But
let's just say it's a lot easier than staying up to 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, they've got it a lot easier than we have.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a live ACOB show for. I don't think I've ever caught one live and watched the whole thing. I just can't do it.
I try to now and then if I'm happen to be off on the Friday, but even then I still got to be able to try and stay awake, and it's like tough. I'll just sit in bed, I'll put my headphones on and be like, right, I'm going to watch this movie now at 11 o'clock. By the time that finishes, I'll have half an hour until they start. And next thing you know, I'm just like face down in my pillow.
I used to stay up all the time and watch, and now I just can't do it. I mean, I think it was, obviously certain things last year, I've changed certain things in my life, and it just, I don't stay up anymore. I used to stay up till like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
But we know it's there, though, don't we, as well? So,
but we always, but I always watch it on replay most of the time. So,
yeah, I watch it on replay pretty much every week, but it's just, I'll struggle anyway to stay up late. So especially when you're working the next day, it's if it was a weekend, it'd be different.
Our replay views are quite strong. I think our replay views are working out roughly about 75% of the overall views. So of the 10 people that watch it in total, as an example, or of the 100 people who watch it, if it is that many, 75 of them are watching it on replay. So, I mean, those are not exact figures, but it works out roughly that. But what I will say, guys, Magisto's put in the comments there. Go and check out Magisto's workshop over on YouTube. The link isn't below, but if you go to the last show and check it out, but if you just at Magisto's Google shop, at Magisto's workshop in the search bar on YouTube, go and check it out. He's got some new content coming your way. Fantastic guest we had on last week. Really raised the bar for guests. So, but what I will say is, and raised the bar for us as well as hosts, because he was active, he was engaged, he knew his stuff, he knew a little bit about other things as well. So it wasn't like this ain't my forte or whatever. Great guy, fantastic guy. Just a shame, really. We could try and get him across to Bricktastic. I can't remember whether he was on the fence about it. If
he's coming.
Yeah, pretty sure he's going.
That'll be fantastic. And of course, if we can arrange some kind of live stream from either the event or at some point in and around the event, and get a bunch of us together, that'll be a cracking show. But no, what I was going to say is, what I will say, disappointed about comments after the show. Didn't get a single comment on that show until like maybe yesterday. I don't even think we did at all, actually. Guys, I always say likes, emojis, whatever it might be after the show is finished in the comments, after show comments. I mean, really, really appreciate them. They really help the channel out.
I don't know if that's just our show though, because I will be honest, when I'm watching replay, I never put in comments and stuff like that.
I know we generally do okay,
but not.
But I think people sometimes feel like they got to put something. I mean, obviously, if you want to put questions in, feedback, what you thought of the show, great. I'm not saying not to do that, but in terms of helping the show, you could put in there an exclamation mark. Just you know what I mean? The way YouTube reads it is there's interaction after the fact, and that's what we need. And I know, I don't want to do things just to tick boxes. I want to do it because it's real and because it's genuine.
Yeah,
but
I want to keep it like that as well.
If you're watching this on replay, bang something in the comments now, because you can do it while the stream is going, and just say, well done, good stream, want to see more of this, want to see more of that, this could be better, whatever.
Because funny enough, I've been thinking about this quite a lot recently about obviously, getting bigger and stuff like that. But I still want to keep it like how we do it, quite raw, quite that we enjoy doing it. Unfortunately, I've seen throughout the years quite a few shows, I'm not going to mention any, but when they've got big and stuff, it's changed. They change. It just it's not the same. It's like
I think it's inevitable to some degree, because if I've noticed, say for example, we've had somebody on as I don't want to say big, because it's kind of it's a very subjective word to use in this kind of environment anyway. But when you've had somebody on who's taken your full attention, you can lose touch of what's going on in the chat, and that wouldn't normally be us.
Yeah.
Whereas
No,
on shows like last week where they were part of the show, which is something we need to be better at, or on shows where like this, where they're helping us with the show, it's very interactive. And then all of a sudden it's like, fuck off, chat. We've got so and so in the house, or do you see what I mean? And
I don't ever want to do that.
That's what I'm saying. But it's inevitable that it does happen. Let's just say, for example, I managed to get M&R on. Right, we'd be all so excited about him and asking him questions or whatever. If that was an exact
keep an eye on the chat though.
I know, but what I'm saying is that it would be inevitable that you wouldn't have paid as much attention, and I think that's more the problem. Is that.
But then that would be a one-off. I'm on about being like that all the time.
Oh, changing down the
line. I've got to put this up because you must get asked this so many times, Slurpy. And I know you do.
The green screen.
Sorry, I keep
they're all the sets on his wish list. He's basically got printed out a page from the Argos catalogue and blown it up.
Oh God!
I want all these for Christmas. No, because the thing is,
how you do it? You just sellotape them together.
I'm not telling you.
It's like
sellotape.
It was his school project.
I got my art project from first year. It's they're all JMB. It's they're all velcroed onto a piece of cardboard.
Why? They're already cardboard.
That reminds me, Martin. You might be too young as well. Did you?
He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to have to make his bed. That's what it is. So he puts that up instead.
Like I can do that, you know.
Oh, so it's all about so you can swap them around.
Aye.
You should do that. See if anyone notices.
Yeah, I was going to say just put one upside down next week and see if anyone picks up on it.
I'll say this too. Sorry, I've had people say like, "Oh, are those all boxes like unopened?" Despite, I'm not saying J&B saying this, but despite this fucking piece of cardboard here, or sometimes this one here on some streams is like that. You know, and it's like, oh yeah, fuck off.
Yeah,
I've never noticed.
The continuity errors, like.
So Martin, at work, obviously the young lad, he's got a lot of those 3-in-1 animal sets, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have got the same joint thing for the heads. And the other day he found it really funny, and we were going to see if anyone noticed, and a couple of them did. We just swapped all the heads around. So like you had the panda with a cat's head, you had a giraffe with a lion, tiger's head on. I should have taken a picture of it because it looked quite funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's the good thing though about those kind of sets. I mean, jokes aside, that he
loved it. He thought it was hilarious.
When Lego can do something like that, where it's you've got that interchangeability.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty good because I've been seeing people put like the cat's head on R2D2 and stuff like that.
Yeah, it all started off with because he's got the big Simba and the big Dalmatian, so I swapped the heads around, and I thought, I wonder if you could do this with the others, and so I just he thought it was hilarious. Oh, somebody's at my door. Somebody's at my door. Hold on.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Let's listen, and then see if we can shout any abuse.
The old Bill.
You forgot to pay your rent this month. With it.
I can hear something.
It's his cat knocking the door.
Is that you, Santa Claus?
Yeah,
I think it was
Whittakee's getting raided.
No, I was
all right. Let's see. Stick him up.
I was going. Tell you what, I was going to say it's the men come to claim what do they call them? Those guys that come to claim like value of goods. They're like, right, and you just see two big heavies walking past.
We'll take it away, and all his UCS sets are just getting took out his room.
Right, it was like, my neighbour.
That one up in the corners worth twice as much. Take that one.
It was my neighbour because he said because my cat was crying to get in. So,
right. Oh, Christ. Because you got no cat flap now, haven't you?
No. So
nailed it closed, you bastard.
I hate that word, by the way.
Is that the puss knocking on Whittakee's flaps? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
He's lost his pussy flap.
I hate that word so much, though. Fuck.
That's what Liam put in the chat last week, wasn't it?
Seriously, Nimble, I wouldn't know what one looked like anyway.
Jedi Master Bricks, right? Go back a couple of episodes where Whittakee was on the stream and his boss walks in the room when he's in work and we all start giving.
He hates his job.
He's muted himself, but he haven't muted us, so we're all going. He said he hates his job. He's gonna quit anyway. And you can see him going. No.
I was like, "Where's the mute button?" Shh, quiet.
Oh, that's class.
Oh God, that's the subject now. Is it all about my bloody pussy flap?
That's got to be a banner next week.
Oh, Ricky's pussy flap.
Or we'll all get it on a T-shirt for Bricktastic.
Guys, there's females watching this episode that might be offended by that kind of stuff. I know I wouldn't.
Well,
I
they're
don't
taking
like
it the
it.
wrong way because I'm on about a flap in the door that the cat goes through.
Whittakee's flap.
See, look, it's this them.
Whistle flap
in the chat. Oh my God!
They should do a reveal of your new flaps next week.
Well, I haven't got one, have I?
That's a deal.
That's a solid door. You can't blame me. This is the chat. It's not me.
Yeah, in fairness, the episode is called Free-Ballin.
Anyway, should we change the subject and maybe do my box of boys?
Oh shit! Yeah, was there any hints to it? Do I miss them?
I didn't because I mean I can do it. You stop that now, chat. Thank you very much. Right.
We got to get my gist
Get it for
back
Black Friday, aye.
Right. Oh, you're stripping off now as well.
You've got some boys ready.
I don't. How many t-shirts has he got? I got another one on underneath that.
It's
can't put the eating on. You haven't got the pussy flap there now as well, so it should be warmer in the house.
Britain's Got Talent one more time. Anyway, right. So I'll give you the clue. Right, are you ready, chat? So first person to put in the chat. This is for the chat. All right?
Okay.
So,
My lips are sealed.
if we can. First person to put in the what my box of boys is, because it's so easy. Right. So
flying low.
Oh God, am I? Sorry, I've got just all right. I've got other trousers underneath. I got my thermals on. Right,
got long johns on. How cold is it? What's been the friggin' eating on?
My
tight bastard.
He'll buy fucking Lego, but he'll not buy.
I was going to say no wonder the cat went outside for so long. Probably wanted to warm up.
I've got storage heaters, and there ain't
Whittakee.
one in this room. Yes.
If the chat guesses, do you have to send them a photo of your flap?
I haven't got
I was going to say,
so...
the cat, I can hear the cat kicking off. If we can give the cat subtitles, I bet it's like, turn a fucking eating on, you tight bastard. It's absolutely Baltic in here.
I've got the heating on.
Let me back out. It's warmer outside.
Right. Can I get on with this or what?
Oh, shit. Go on then.
Right. Are we all finished with my cat flap?
Your flap?
Right. Okay. What's all this trench run and stench run? What? What's that? Oh my God! You just know. Stop it. I give up. I'll put this down.
What's all this about? A stench run?
Right. I give up.
Go on, mate. Go on, sure.
Right. So in the chat. We have my guess for December's box of boys. Right, and the clue is, are you ready? Oh God, what was the clue going to be?
Gash.
No.
Bearded axe wound.
Oh. I can't remember now. I had a clue for it. It's December, obviously. So we're
what are we doing again?
Having a wonderful.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
No, it's not a box of cats. You lot. trying to be serious here. Right. I'm putting myself.
Simply having a wonderful pussy flap.
Right. Here we go. My box of boys is a box of Christmas.
Oh.
Very nice.
Nimble will be
Let me take
happy.
this off so you can see it better.
Oh, don't drop
Well,
it.
don't
Christ.
break something else.
There you go. So you've got. Do you know what? I had loads actually, and to pick from. So you got R2D2 C3PO.
How much
Slurpy's gone. Slurpy's gone. He's lost.
You've
We've
got
lost
Luke and
Slurpy.
Leia. You've got a little Ewok hanging below. You've got unofficially. You've got Han Solo. I know there's not one, but I nicked the jumper from Rey because it's got a Millennium Falcon on it. So
I've done that with my
Chewie. Then on this side you've got Mando and Grogu. You've got these four I love. You've got Darth Maul. I did have the Darth Vader Christmas jumper, and I thought, oh God, no! I got the bloody gingerbread one. Let's put him in. Obviously, Palpatine, Django, and then one of my personal favourites, Christmas. But yeah, I mean, somebody said it earlier as well. I think you said it, Nimble. These sort of ones. So much, no, not him. These so much better than just the. I like the Christmas jumper ones, but they're just a bit boring now.
They look so half-assed, don't they, compared to like that?
Yeah,
like,
it's
look
just
how
one
sick
part.
That Django and Maul figure compared to like them Christmas jumpers.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise how many actual Christmas figures I've got because, like, I've even added in a little Ewok there because obviously you're going to get 12. But yeah,
I love the decorations, mate. You've done a fantastic job with that.
Yeah, do you know what? I just took that from one of the sides of the AT-AT. Just for a little bit. But yeah, so that's it. That's December's box of Christmas. Yeah, next year probably have the Jawa in it from this year, but
next year. Oh, so I was going to say at one point you was talking about stopping it.
Yeah, but Christmas. I always do one for Christmas, and Halloween. That's just a. But you never know, mate. I mean, I'm sometimes I think, oh yeah, I'm not going to carry on, and then suddenly I get ideas in my head, or somebody will give me an idea, or something like that.
Well, hey, look, mate. At least you stuck to it, not like fucking Bluestone, where it's just fucking dead and buried. Like.
I mean,
just fucking give up on it. Like,
what's it going to be? I mean, if I carry it on till April, that's 2 years I've been doing them, so that's not bad.
You've never had any repeats either yet, have you?
Not really. No, not yet. There is one coming soon. But it's going to be different characters, but it's the same theme as I've done before because I've got so many of a certain thing.
Yeah.
But no, the only kind of repeat I did once was to do with the what do you call them? The sig figs. I did a normal one, and then I did one where they were on a stage and stuff. But yeah, mainly, yeah, no. I was thinking about doing another because somebody asked for it. Was it Sarah maybe, or asked about a box of girls, and I said, well, that was my second one I ever done, so I can always do another one of those with some different ones. But yeah, there's still more ideas, and like I said, it's not always just Star Wars as well. I can do other things as well, like I have done before, like a box of Hobbits, a box of
Hobnobs.
Box of Trekkies.
Yeah, could do, but there's only 10 figures. So,
what, including the GWP one?
I think so. Yeah.
No, that sucks.
Well, I think it's if I included the cat, it's 11. But box of Castle. Well, I haven't really got any. That's a nice one. It's getting there. I've got quite a few with the Dungeons and Dragons set and stuff. So. And I bought a few because I bought that one from the last convention, didn't I? The one with the little guitar, or not guitar, but you know what I mean. What do they call it?
The banjo. The banjo.
Yeah, or is it a lute? Is that what they call it?
Oh,
Troubadour figure.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
What was you saying, Slurpy? What's his favorite one?
What's your favorite box of boys so far? I know you've been doing them for like over a year now.
I do like the Christmas one because it's got a lot of quite a variety. But I think one of my favourites was I think the box of Mandos because I had I got I had those battle pack with all the different coloured ones and stuff, and that was quite a nice variety. But I also enjoyed my box of Hoff, where I included the Wampa and the box of animals. That was quite good. Yeah, it's quite hard.
Do you put the figs back in their place, or does it just go in a box?
No, they go back in their place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they go back in their place.
Do you display? Have you got display cases for your figs?
No. Only that's the only one on the anniversary one. That's the only one I got.
Mine all go into a fucking head. Like anytime I dismantle the set, they just get thrown into a bin.
I'm struggling to determine which I prefer. Actually, displaying figures with the sets that they come in, because I've got these like them cases from Smiths at the moment. They're only cheap.
No.
And I don't know whether they look better actually with the sets, but some of the. It's like the barge. It just looks a bit dry without the figs.
Some of mine I have like next to it, but others, say for example, the Star Destroyer, they're inside, so you can't see them. Same with the Millennium Falcon; they're all inside. So unless I open up the flaps, you're not going to see them.
Great bit of channel
See what I did there?
going on, isn't there?
Well, you're doing this to yourself, like when we're making fun of you.
No, that's why I said it. I thought, yeah, let's join in. Why not?
Papa Trip saying he's done some big 3D figs for. I'm assuming he means for the Christmas figs.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure he's done.
I thought you were going to say something else then.
Luke,
those look sweet.
He's done like the Luke in his pilot uniform.
Was it?
I think he has, yeah.
Is it time that Magisto went to bed?
Magisto, you're kind of cracked out right now. I like it.
Do you know what? You keep this up and you're going to get me in a flap.
Oh, boy.
Come on.
Can't risk it. They would fall or get knocked off and get lost. Yeah.
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 I don't even display my sets. I'm on my frigging figures, so I got no chance.
You don't even build your sets.
Razor Crest, they come on a stand, don't they? So they're on a stand in front of it. And when I eventually get the cell barge, they'll be on the stand, won't they? So. Where did you get the boxes from, Whittakee? Oh, this box of boys, it was from ACOB. Is it brick shell cases?
Brick shell.
Yeah.
You might not know though they are.
Oh, it's an American company. I mean, I don't think you can't get them anymore, but yeah.
I mean, you might not know ACOB are.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Where we all met, basically.
Yeah.
They're responsible for this mess, you know.
Yeah, we all washed up in somebody else's stream chat and just decided, well, let's get all the fucking rejects together for one talk show. and
then you couldn't get them in, so you got us.
So you got us, yeah.
And they were too good for us, so got the fucking B team of the rejects, like.
Well, I will say we're getting too mushy the last couple of years. You inviting me in to do this, Martin, was one of the best things that's happened to me. So thank you.
I think one of the worst things for me.
My condolences.
Spoil it, don't you?
No, I'm joking.
The bad batch. Pure fucking shade hawks.
Sad batch.
Yeah. I like that.
No, jokes aside, I was talking about it. Who was I must have been talking about it to Nimble, I think. I remember speaking to somebody about it, but I can't remember whether they were talking back. So whether it was a voice note. But Kirsty was saying to me, she was like, it's great for you, and she's seen a difference in me, that I've got like an avenue. It's one thing having hobbies. Most of my hobbies were just kind of, do while you're watching TV, or, you do in your free time, but they're not like immersive. This is more like, because you're chatting to people, you're talking about something you love, and next, aside from going to a convention, which you can't really do that as a hobby because it's just inconsistent, or if you're lucky enough to do a job, which is something you're interested in, most hobbies are kind of one way and kind of closed off, whereas this gives you the opportunity to talk about something you love, talk to other people, get to know other people, be around your friends. And there ain't many hobbies that give you the chance to do that, if that makes sense. But also, in our case, give you a chance to be creative, give you a chance for free thought, a safe place where you can, say stuff and be bullied mercilessly, but all tongue-in-cheek. But also a safe place where you can have a laugh and a joke about things without it being taken too seriously, or without it being like whatever the implications are. Just like going out on the piss with your mates, like kind of thing, or what they used to be for me. But even that, sometimes it would land you in hot water, or you'd say the wrong thing to the wrong person, you end up getting chinned or chinning someone, whatever. But here it's a bit more, I don't know, personal and impersonal at the same time. It's hard to describe. But Kirsty was saying about how she's seen a change in me since having this as a kind of avenue for a release, like somewhere to kind of channel things, for want of a better term, on a channel. But you know what I mean? And just to have that output, that outlet, if you like, for just, and it's good for mental health and stuff like that, right? Because you were saying that she needs something like that. I can't remember who I was talking to about it, but she was saying that, like, I need something like what you've got with a stream, where it's your kind of place where you can go and you can kind of de-stress, and just kind of be yourself, but also be with other people, and not just tucking yourself in the
real world as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, we're still in touch with it, but I don't know. It's kind of right, because when I go into these four walls of this room, which we don't, it's different for me as well, because I use a room that I'm not like. Man's in a room that he uses quite often. Slurpy's in his bedroom. You're kind of wherever you are in the house, but this room we don't use. So it's
I only
almost
use
like
this room when I'm doing the show.
Oh, really? Okay. So whatever. I'm not saying that makes a difference. I'm just saying even within these four panels, there's slight different experiences.
Yeah.
And in mine, it's because I don't use this room. We do use the room. We don't settle in here for anything. We don't sit in here. Don't hang around in here. It's just kind of, if anything, a dumping ground. But I come in this room and close the door, switch all my stuff on, and it's just like you're in this kind of, you enter this kind of this zone and this, still be yourself, but also be something else, if that makes sense, just for these couple of hours. And then, you walk away from it and crack on with the rest of life.
My son said to me only last week, because he's like, he's not interested. He's like, not interested in this sort of thing. But he said, Dad, he said, but every time you talk about the show, he said, it just puts a big smile on your face. And I went, okay, thanks.
What show did you talk about, Mark?
Hey?
Which show did you talk to him about?
This
one.
Yeah.
No, but you're
I'm
right.
always telling him things you don't want to bleeding, listen to. But
and of course, it all leads down the path of spending more money, or in some cases not, I guess, depending on what we talk about. Because sometimes I've been on the fence with things, and after talking on here, and I'm like, you know what, I don't think I ever would have gone on a Lego ban or stopped buying Lego purposely, but in this case, it's to do something else with that money, like go to Bricktastic, go to Brick Worlds. Do you know what I mean? And to do that, I never would have. I've been on holiday. I've left the country on my own. I've traveled on my own. Don't get me wrong, but to just kind of, and I know I didn't travel alone. Obviously, I was with Whittakee, but to get up and just kind of go and do something and go up and meet a bunch of people who I barely know or I've never met in every case except for Whittakee, and just mingle with a bunch of guys. I never would have dreamt of doing something like that, even as they're like mid-40s. Well. And it's led to other things and led to me doing something that even as an experienced person who's been and seen the world, still got to do something that I probably never would have if it wasn't for the stream and it wasn't for the community or whatever. So I don't even know how we got this.
I mean, I had no plans of going to Bricktastic, but now I am. So
no, and it's going to be a good crack. I think it's going to be a little bit less. I wouldn't say Brick World was formal, but I feel like we were kind of more on best behavior because we were all going to be surrounded by people we didn't know. Largely.
That was you on your best behavior. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's it. Yeah. But you still put up this kind of, like I said before in other streams, you put up a kind of barrier, a wall until you get to know people a bit more. Once we'd relax, it was fine. And it was almost like, it was too late by then because you were coming home, but you still had a great time. I'm not saying that you were kind of, you had a silver spoon up your ass or anything, but you're kind of like, you don't let your guard down straight away. Whereas I think with Bricktastic, it's going to be a little bit more informal because most of us have met each other, a bit more comfortable with each other or whatever. But it's just a different kind of vibe as well. We haven't got that kind of right, Slurpy needs subtitles or, we've got to kind of, we got to get a lift here. Well, we still got to do that. But you know what I mean? We're in a different country where there's a slightly different culture to things. And that kind of thing, and adjust into a new group of people, a hobby, and all that kind of stuff. Whereas this is more like just a bunch of us just fucking. It's more, I don't know. It feels to me more like we're going on some kind of fucking stag event.
I think it's because it's less about the actual convention, isn't it? Like Brickworld's obviously the best convention in the world to go to, whereas Bricktastic's still going to be amazing. But it's more like we are the main reason we're going is for the crack. Really?
Yeah, 100%. No, that's basically what I was trying to say. Yeah, well done. Yeah. And then the festival is just a kind of added bonus.
It's an excuse, isn't it? It's our excuse, like.
Yeah.
I think
but both are good, yeah.
It's class having this sort of stuff because, again, I can't speak for everyone, but no one in my real life likes Lego to a point that I do, or none of my mates do, and I come from like a real sporty background. I've played in loads of different football teams, still do. Got loads of mates that I'm still in contact with, and I can't talk to anyone about my main hobby. I can't talk. None of them even like Star Wars for one, so I can't talk to my best mates who I see 3 times a week about Star Wars, even Lego. They wouldn't have a clue what's going on. So stuff like this is great as well, just to be able to actually share passions with. And I bet it's the same for quite a few people in the real world.
Mm. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that finding a community is one thing, and then having a channel and getting to know co-hosts is another thing. But to go to for us is that third thing where got to know each other, we're in the community, and then on top of that we're actually going and doing events as a group, and of course for the people who don't know, we'll all be getting together as well later in the year, next year for a nuptial occasion, which will be a good crack as well. And again, we'll know each other even better by then, provided nothing happens in between. But so I don't know. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I wasn't supposed to be going down this this avenue of freaking soppy bastard, but I don't even know how the conversation came up. But it's just
free-balling for you, mate. We thought about so many different things.
This is taking the conversation away from my flaps.
Yeah, for now. Speaking of,
there's something about that word. What's Magisto got
it's
here?
Pretty horrible, hey, yeah.
It's interesting because the Lego community is really special. Yeah, you're right there. I mean, I talk about it at work anyway, whether they like it or not, but they're quite used to it now.
They have no say in the matter.
Well, I mean, like I said, one of the lad loves it as well, so you can't really get away from it. So, in fact, it annoys me a bit sometimes because I go in and I get ready to do a set, and one of the other buggers have done it with him. It's like, oi.
That's me. That's all me.
It's like you were moaning about it, but and it's like, well, I didn't have anything else to do. I said, oh, that's all right. And just nip my idea then.
Fuck my drag, yeah. It would be more of a reunion in a place that is closer than home. Yeah. I think
I did stick that one up. Yeah,
Smokey's right there because it's a little bit less. I mean, you're still having to travel or whatever, but Slurpy's still going to get a flight, but it's less. It's more.
It's not daunting at all, is it?
Does anyone know if is anyone coming from America?
There will be people coming from America, but I don't think there's anyone from our community.
I think we should definitely try and get them to come next year. It's like like we went over there. Come on, your turn.
I think it's harder though to convince them because it's only a 2-day thing.
Yeah.
It's not really worth coming to England for 2 days, is it? Unless they're going to come and.
Yeah. I think Hyde said about coming, but he said he would make a whole holiday, and they go and visit other places.
You'd have to do it as a holiday, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But no, it would be good. But again, they're just going to have the same problems that we do, of the costs, and it's just so expensive to do it.
We should, have a word with Bricktastic and say, look, do it like Britwell, do it for 5 days.
Yeah,
I think it's hard though because it's charity, isn't it?
Right. Okay. That's fair enough.
And it's much more like, I'd say Britworld's probably very more casual, whereas like Bricktastic's 9 till 5, isn't it? And then it'll close, the doors will shut.
Yeah.
Britworld's very chilled. I imagine like the open days aren't, but like Bricktastic's it's just gonna be like, you guys are gonna think like this is just so different, and that might not necessarily be a bad thing, but it's just different experience, isn't it? But it's like what I was touching on earlier. The main thing is like, all of us guys staying over in Manchester and making more of a weekend of it. So it's not just Bricktastic, the event, it's the weekend for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which would be good. And there's I'm hearing more and more people say they're coming. And that's just in the last week or two. So I think it's going to be exciting. It's good to have something that's sort of like so close to home, and I know we still have to book it and stuff, but if it became a regular thing, it's just something. It's quite easy to sort out, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah, it's a lot more easier. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, even though I have to travel, it's still it's still fine. Like I don't mind to see the lads again and all, and it'll probably be kind of like Brickworld too. Like Lego's kind of secondary to it. It's just just an excuse.
It was 176 the other day, so that's gone.
Narian said something as well. They're here to stay in the Lego community. Fair play.
I've told you the behind me, and I can actually entertain a collecting habit occasionally.
Yeah, that's the struggle, mate. That's the struggle, mate.
Say, I mean, when I started collecting Lego, I didn't imagine any of this.
I
was really surprised how big of a community there is and how much,
But the good thing about it for me is that even if I decided to stop buying Lego, or I don't know about sell all my sets or whatever, but even if I decided to stop buying Lego or cut right down, or say I had to get rid of it all or something, I don't feel like, whether it be financial or out of choice, it wouldn't really affect my experience in the community. That makes sense, because so little of like content and stuff I put out, even though I don't do much anyway, is based on me buying a set and in some cases building a set. The everything is, and the majority of it is surrounded about, I could still come on here and talk and give my opinion on sets and talk about sets from the past. The majority of what we talk about is stuff, reflecting on the past and events and all that kind of stuff. So none of that would be affected. So what I like about this is there's no sort of commitment to buy to be part of this. And kind of like what Whittakee was saying earlier, is that we want our viewers to feel the same way, so they don't have to feel that they've got to have bought the newest Star Wars set. They've got to have bought the stuff on release day to know what the conversation is about. And that's another thing that what Whittakee was saying earlier, I've noticed. If you go into other streams, I don't want to mention any, but if you go into other streams, if you don't know, if you're not buying the latest this, or you haven't bought this, or you don't know what you're kind of out of the you're lost. You don't know what's going on, because they're only talking about, the Star Trek set that's released. Have you bought it? What are you doing with it? And then and it's just kind of all the conversation is just around that. So you're like, one thing talking about
it is obviously like a very materialistic hobby. Like, it's all about like, oh my God, I got this set for this. Like you see it in like, certain forums and all, and like it's still there even within our group too, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, we'll all praise a good deal or whatever, but like
we don't spend a lot of time boasting or talking about we bought this. Did you get that? So
I don't mean this now. Like I don't even give a fuck if I buy Lego. Like I might go months without buying Lego, or and I don't care. Like I've got plenty of it. Like I can build shit or whatever, or take it apart. But no, I know what you mean. Like, there's definitely is that aspect of some kind of groups where it's like, if you don't have the latest thing, you're kind of out of the loop. And it shouldn't be. Like,
Amy's a perfect example, because she's there in the chat, and she, would never like bought a set for herself, or built a set even, or whatever it was when she came on the show, or when we got to know her and when we met her. But she was still as much part of the community as anybody else. And was able to enjoy watching our show and any other show she might choose to watch, because there's no the main theme of the show, and 90% of the show was based around talking about something, what people think about something, without there being a need to have purchased it or know everything about it or know about the theme. If that makes sense.
I mean, so obviously, when a new set comes out, a lot of people do talk about it first of all, and that's just natural. That is, like the Death Star and stuff like that. And there's so many that do that. So, we talk about things like that for a short time, but we don't really go on.
By the way,
a whole show about the Star Trek thing, but I mean, but we were talking about other things.
But that was more topical than anything else, anyway. So
I talk about like, we don't talk about.
I'd find it difficult if I stopped doing Lego to come on here, because I know that someone would show or something like, oh look, this is got, and I'd be like, oh damn, I'm gonna go and get that.
But Whittakee, it depends. Like once you get in for like a few, I'm not saying like I'm fucking enlightened or anything like that, but I don't really get FOMO anymore. Like I think I stopped getting FOMO in like 2018. Like I used to cry whenever like I would see people get Lego sets like when I was a teenager, and then like something clicked where it's like Like,
unfortunately, I ended.
But like for me, it's like
because of a GWP. So I think I still am part of the.
But like there might be there's only been one set maybe in the last few years where like in the last 10 years where I'm upset that I didn't get. All the other occasions, if I didn't get it, it's because I didn't need it.
Yeah, what set was that?
That I'm upset about.
Lion
Knights Castle.
Oh.
So I'm still, but like there's other sets, like they're like, I remember the UCS A-Wing, and I'm like, oh, I want to get that. It was down and good deals, 25-30% off, but I never pounced on it because like I didn't need it.
When the Lion Knights came out, did that come with a GWP?
Not its own GWP, I don't think. Like
probably whatever Friends polybag or
no,
they were giving away.
There was two. There was two up round about the time it was on sale. Oh wait a sec. No, are you talking about the Newcastle now or the?
No, the old one. Like the Lion Knights Castle. It's not old, but you know what I mean.
What's the recent one that came out?
Oh,
that's the creator one.
That's it. Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like even beside it, like you. I mean, we see it in probably our own chats too. Like, if you don't get this set, like you're lagging behind, and that's how you feel. That's how you feel. But like, I'm not projecting when I say that. Like, I don't cry, and also maybe it's the lack of space I have, where it's like It's just going to sit up in the attic or a spare room that won't really see much.
I mean, I look at it,
my eyes on,
it comes out and it comes with really good GWP, and I think, well, yeah, I want that. But then also, it's like, but only if I can actually afford it nowadays. I don't buy anything with credit card or whatever. So if I can afford it, then I'll get it. If not, I'll wait till it goes. Unfortunately, you won't get the GWP, but you just wait for a few months until it goes down. So
I'm going to have my slowest buying year next year that I've had since getting into Lego. I've sort of, I think I'm 2 balls deep into Lego now to ever stop buying it, but yeah. I've got to the point, and I think probably a lot of Lego fans are like this, when maybe not for like, say, Cool Hand and Slurpy have been buying for years and years, but I don't know whether this was the same for you, Mark, when you got into it. Like the first year or so, you're just buying so much stuff because
getting retired sets as well and stuff like that.
And you're just addicted to it.
But that's when it was cheaper. It was a lot cheaper. Suddenly, when I saw 22 to 23, I saw a massive difference of buying second. That's why I stopped buying retired sets, because the prices suddenly woof.
I was buying a lot of day one buys as well, and just stuff that you just. Now I'm like, I'm not even an experienced Lego head. I've been buying for probably 3-4 years now, and it's only took me like this year to realise, don't buy stuff full price. Just wait for things to go on sale, and you don't need everything. Like you can live without things. So next year I'm just gonna really limit what I buy.
Buying the Christmas 80 for a ridiculous price. No, just wait. It's not. It's they're still producing it. Just wait. But like you said about slowing down on Lego, or whatever, I said that this year, and I ended up buying 3 bloody UCS sets. I bought bloody Bag End. I bought the Dungeons and Dragons set. It's like ridiculous what I spent this year, and I wasn't planning to. But that's because, I'll be honest, that's because I gave it smoking and I had this money. I was like, yay.
So you've sacrificed elsewhere, haven't you? So
well, would you call that sacrifice? It's something I should have done years ago, but yeah.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is that's a little bit different. Like since I've
like a little reward, isn't it? Really, in a way.
Yeah, but as much as this community's done good things for me, it's still financially. There's more financial. You know, the Lego hobby is more expensive than any of my other hobbies put together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this great that you can be part of this community and have this outlet that we've got with this stream, whether you're watching it or you're on the panel, without having to buy. But I think what Slurpy was saying, I had that click, I think it was last year, around about the time where I started saving for Brickworld, which was kind of January. I said to Kirsty, right, I'm not going to buy any sets now between January and when I go to Brickworld, and except for May the 4th. And I bought all the sets that I wanted from the previous year. And by the time I got to Brickworld, I was like, I didn't feel as if I was missing anything. I didn't there was sets that I hadn't bought, and there's still sets that came out last year that I haven't bought. But I'm not like, oh, don't get me wrong. I'm starting to think a little bit about that Imperial Star Destroyer with
that ATST as well was on your mind, isn't it, Mark?
Well, it was a little bit. It is now, yeah. But that I know I got plenty of time, so I'm not that worried about it. What I'm saying is I'm not looking at other people buying it, and so the FOMO. I don't know if I ever really got FOMO anyway, but I knew that I wanted or liked most of the sets. Lego's helped me out a little bit by some of the stuff they're releasing I'm not interested in genuinely, because I just don't like it. And it's kind of like every time I see a crap set, I don't go, oh my God, what the fuck is Lego doing? I go,
pretty happy.
Thank God, I haven't got to worry about buying that. Do you know what I mean?
Well, also it's good, like we can yap about it on like BB8. Like I was never going to buy that, but like we yapped about it on stream, and I'll get more enjoyment talking it than I will, tapping the card and building it. You know.
But exactly.
But I'm finding
but for me, it's like.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, for me, it was like that, having that Brickworld and now Bricktastic, and not being forced to, but forcing myself into, saving money for those and having maybe a blowout once or even twice a year. So on, like I've said to Kirsty, I won't buy any of the sets that come out this year. I'll get them on May the 4th next year when they'll be cheaper or whatever, even if I don't get them from Lego, but you know, by that time they'll be cheaper, whatever. And just, I'd rather just keep doing like that and then missing out on these sets, which I won't miss out on long term. I will get them long term if I want them. But having that in the short term, having that event to go to or that meet up with the guys or whatever. And like I said, even if I decided now, right, I'm not going to buy any sets for the whole year or ever again, I still feel I'd get just as much out of being part of this hobby and community as I would with buying them. Do you know what I mean? Personally. Yeah. So it's easy for me to say because I don't do as much building as most people, so I wouldn't be missing that either as much. So
well,
evening brick.
I say all that about, you know, not spending Lego while I'm finalizing the Brooklyn quarter. But like,
oh yeah, talking about with Brick I popped in. Obviously, you probably saw that parody video I did because of that bloke did the bet with his girlfriend about getting. Thanks, guys. It looks like I'm gonna have to clean some shit up in my bed.
Oh. Can I just say, like, I know I've talked
blaming the cat.
I actually when I saw that, I thought I got to do a parody video of that. I thought I got to.
That he played that. I listened to it because he did a stream like later last week, like Monday or Tuesday, and like I seen the account he was talking about, and that enraged me. Like I was like, oh fuck me, like we have hit peak shade. Hey guys,
no,
fuck up.
Yeah, there's no creativity. Like I'd rather not bother than just. It's just like for me, it's the girls who, and they don't even need to in some cases because it's like there's one. I'm not going to mention names, right? But there's one girl who. Traps. Yeah, not even some of them aren't even, well, they kind of like that, but I feel like they're doing it because they feel like they have to match other people in their element rather than doing it because it's the right thing to do. So there's one girl out there and she follows me, I follow her, whatever. Don't really necessarily interact with her, but she has got a nice collection of Lego. She's got a nice
rack.
Look at your hands.
She's got no, but she's got a collection of Lego and she's got Star Wars Lego, and you can see that she actually genuinely likes it. She's not buying it and displaying it. Just it's not like her boyfriend's collection. She's using it as an excuse to, you know, get lots of likes from a male-dominated community. So I know there's none of those things which are typical from some of the thirst traps or whatever. But whereas she used to show pictures of her and she used to dress up or she'd wear like a colored outfit to show off a set, and she'd wear, now slowly it's been like, as I'm looking through her posts, they're like she's holding a Lego set like here and she's wearing like a really like low cut top. So she's not like actually showing anything off, and it's not, and they're always posts, they're not videos. So there's no like movement or anything. And it's just, and it's like this, and you can see her, she's done all her makeup up and stuff. And I'm just thinking it's slowly becoming less about the Lego and more about cleavage and stuff. And I'm just like, why do you feel you need to do, what was it you weren't getting by just showing off? Like for me, showing off and it is showing off because social media is showing off, right? But and I get it to that degree. So when it is kind of hard to complain about people who are showing off on a platform where showing off is effectively the purpose of it. But you're showing off your creativity, you're showing off your collection, you're showing off whatever it might be, you're showing it off, right? And I get that, we're all doing it. But when she was showing off her collection, it can only be, I can't think of any other thing it would be other than she wasn't getting as many likes as other people. So what can I do? What is other people doing? Whereas I might look at other people within my kind of niche who are doing similar kind of stuff and look and go, ooh, I can take some inspiration or an idea from them on what could help. But it still needs to be something that's within that's not going to be like for me, for example, if I just suddenly started doing, I don't know, speed builds or like filming myself, going shopping for Lego or something like that. That's not me because that's not something I've done before. And do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I won't try new things, but what I'm saying is it doesn't fit into my thing. So I'd be doing it just because it works for someone else. So I can't see any other reason that she's looked and gone, oh, I need more followers or more likes, and therefore, if I show more of myself off, I'll get that. And then slowly moved away from what the original passion was into, do you see what I mean? It defeats the object.
Bringing in the wrong kind of people there as well. So,
well, but I just don't see.
They've got to
if it's
remember
about showing off your Lego, what difference? If it's about the passion for the Lego and the build and the set, which was evident in her earlier posts, why would that change? Why would you need to change that to doing the same thing but showing more skin? I just don't. What clicks? What changes? I don't get it. Like on a base level, I get it. It's more likes, right? But it's not like a couple of thousand likes on Instagram, a couple of thousand followers is making you big money. So it's not. It doesn't make that much of a difference in the grand scheme of things, whether you've got 20,000 or 1,000. You know, you're not making a living off it.
You topless, I'd get no votes. So,
I still think some people have this was a thing on YouTube years ago where like someone would have a YouTube account, right? 50, 60,000 subscribers, but their videos only ever got a few hundred views. And it led to this theory that people like, oh, that person might have bought that account. And like, I've always wondered, do people get in the game to build up a follower, like a certain like amount of followers, and then sell their account to someone? You know, I wonder, has that gone over to Instagram?
I just don't understand it. I've even got more respect for the people who start the account showing off their boobs, because at least that's what they've come for, and they're not trying to hide it. But when it's somebody like this who you know she hasn't gone, right, I'm going to pretend to be into Lego for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to, because that doesn't make sense anyway to do it that way around. If you're going to do it, you may as well do it the other way around. But you can see that she genuinely is interested in the hobby and the Lego, and she's into the Lego. You know what I mean? And she and it went from.
I know what you mean. Yeah, she just diverged off the path after a while.
Diverge, and so it's like we've lost her. You know, from the community to the other people are getting more likes than me. Other females in the community are getting more likes than me. How can I get more? Oh well, I'm gonna have to effectively sell my soul. And it's just like,
you want people like that following her? I wouldn't want.
And not even that, but even on something like YouTube, if you were going to do something because it meant you were going to get X amount of followers and that would monetize you or whatever, then get it. But that doesn't happen on Instagram anyway. So it's like, well,
I mean, people get paid for Instagram, but it's more like ads. Like, I'll pay you 20 fucking grand or whatever to shill for this company.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. What Hive is saying is attention, and like I said, on a base level, I know why it is. I just don't understand what's clicked in that girl's brain for it to be like.
It's like
it's
that
not
video.
enough. It's not enough.
Video I did think, oh, maybe I might get one. You know, somebody might think, oh, that's funny, and give it. I didn't get any extra.
Yeah, it is frustrating. It is frustrating. I get that.
I was joking. You know, it's a pure joke. I just did it as a few things.
And I always say that if you couldn't see anybody else's progress, would you be as bothered?
I mean, take me, right?
Comparison is the thief of joy.
I was talking to someone about this, about like the stop motion and stuff like that, like, you know, the length of time it takes and all that kind of bollocks. And I was like, it's just the same as if you're building a mock or you're doing a short. Like, I just do it because I fucking like doing it. But like, if I was doing it because I wanted to do views, I'd be doing, you know, clone army videos, battle pack reviews or whatever. Like, and it's, although like when you're younger, you do want to get views, you do want to do that. But after a while, it's like, why?
We all want to achieve something. It's just like anything else. I want to go to work and know that I'm going to make it to the end of my shift. There's nothing bad about
survival,
that.
like, yeah.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is, I want to do what I got to do during my shift. I'm going to get paid whether I spend my shift in the toilet or I work hard and I get X amount of stuff done. Do you see what I mean? But you just want to do it, don't you?
We'll spend 2 hours chatting to us.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is everybody you've got to have those stages of achievement, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being like, hey, I want to reach 1,000 on Instagram, but you want to reach it because it's a big number to shout about, not because, oh, I'm going to get this for it, I'm going to get that for it. And we've talked a little bit about on here, and I hate talking about it because I think it's boring to watch. When we've talked about achieving this, and what happens with monetization, whatever, it's only really interesting to us to some degree because we might be able to take the channel further. But I would still rather not have that and keep my integrity.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? And we've talked about that as well.
What I was saying earlier,
really, that doesn't mean that it isn't still a nice number. 1,000 subscribers, 500 subscribers isn't a nice number to hit because they're round numbers. Just like when you're doing a marathon, you like the point you get to the 13.1, you get to the halfway mile mark. You haven't even finished, but it's just that sense of achievement. That I've got halfway through.
Yeah, you've got to a mile.
Well, I'm trying to use examples from other parts of my life, but it's just that level of achievement more than it is what that achievement is going to give you. Because I didn't get to the end of the marathon because I was going to get a goodie bag at the end or a medal. You get it because you want to be able to say you've got it, and nobody can take that away from you. But nobody really cares. You could just say you've run a marathon and nobody'd ever know. But it's just Do you know what I mean? It's just you've got that.
You've done a marathon, then, have you, Martin?
That star on your chest. Yeah, I've done it a couple of times, but that's what I'm saying. But it's an achievement for me. It's a tech, like doing a skydive, for example. I did a tandem skydive, 13,500 feet, and it was like great. It's for someone who's petrified of heights. But I just wanted to be able to say, not even a bucket list thing, but just an achievement for myself. Like, you know what I mean? And then the same with work things I want to achieve within my chosen career, open your own store, all that kind of stuff. But so there's a little bit of that. So I don't think there's anything wrong with having these, these levels where you're like, right, I want to get to this, I want to get to that. But it does just frustrate me when you see these people who are only doing it for what they gain out of it. I want to be able to get to whatever it is, 2,000 followers on Instagram, and be able to scroll right back to the beginning for my first posts and still see the same level of content and enjoyment in what I've made then as what I did, 2 years down the line. That's the only thing I want to achieve, is that I haven't had to change myself, my content, or like my personality from the beginning to whatever I am.
What I was saying earlier. I don't want things to change and stuff. So, but good to see Matt Lee. He's here, so I'm going to stick this on because
Saul makes 10. 10 ought to do it, don't you think?
He's done it again. Hold on, let's try again.
Saul makes 10. 10 ought to do it, don't you think? You think we need one more? You think we need one more? All right, we'll get one more.
Yeah, I'm getting good at
this. You're not late, Matt Lee, but if you were earlier in the stream, you would have found out that you've got to start adjusting your hearing while sleeping.
You've got a squeaky Lilo in your room.
Yeah.
To the sound of a squeaky Lilo. And when you watch the show back, all will become clear.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to get off, mate. Well, give it a couple more minutes. I'm going to get off. I got to get up early for work. But it's been
we've gone past the 3-hour mark by quite a margin. And the last 20 minutes was me ranting on about achievements within social media, which is bollocks, basically. But no, I think
my head's red with that.
I just hit the nail on the head there. I mean, I probably could have done 20 minutes in one line if I just said that, but yeah, growing channels and growing and moving forward is one thing, but selling yourself, but nothing is. Selling your integrity.
To let people know that things like this make us happy, and that. I mean, Nimble, since you've joined us, how do you feel? Okay, maybe
not. Next, that's enough from you.
No,
you would keep coming back if it was bad.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's like I touched on earlier. It's great to be able to, share a hobby with you guys, and it's not just about the hobby anymore. It's now important to me to actually speak to you guys every week, and if I didn't, it wouldn't feel right. So it's just great that with like Lego's brought this on, and without Lego I wouldn't know who you guys are, and with it you know, it's just incredible that, you know, a plastic brick can do that for people.
Yeah, well, like I said, I would never have, if you'd have told me when I started collecting Lego that I'd be doing this and stuff like that and meeting, I'd be like, nah, that ain't gonna happen. And it's like, yeah, so brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight, everyone. I'm going to shoot off.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
I'm obviously working next week, but I will try and pop in. Whether you
Well, I was just about to point something out, and then we may as well close it off because.
Okay.
So, I don't know if everyone else has noticed this, but Nimble always ends up wearing his Yoda, but he's never wearing it at the beginning of the stream, and I never see him change into it. He just happens to suddenly be wearing it.
Tell him off now. He's not putting the heating on.
He's wearing this like a t-shirt or whatever, or whatever he's wearing at the beginning of the stream, and then all of a sudden be like, right, should we finish it out? Wait a sec, he's got it on again. Where's it come from? It's just appeared on his...
At the start of the stream, I try and be a bit more professional and sit on the table with, like, this phone right now is on like a stand. I'm just holding the stand. So like the first hour or hour and a half, I'll sit at my dining table with the stand, but then after about an hour and a half, I can't be arsed. It's just, you know, I chill out, put my dressing gown on, and then end up on the sofa just holding my phone stand.
I don't think I've ever seen you put it on. It's just suddenly,
suddenly appears.
I was going to say, 'cause the camera pans like this for a bit, and then all of a sudden it goes back down and it's on.
It's just good. You know, I've had plenty of practice at putting it on slyly now.
Story of my life. Anyway,
I knew exactly what you would. Yeah,
dirty cunt.
Moving on. Right.
Got a cheeky C word in just after the watershed and before the stream finishes. No, you close it off, guys. Let's call it a night. But thanks, everybody. Don't forget, like the stream. You can do that now. Follow us all. Links for Instagram and YouTube are below. Subscribe to us all, please, if you don't already. And follow us on Instagram, please. Comments tonight have been fantastic. Great. Give you guys a chance to interact as best you can. But also comments after the show really help the channel. So once the show's finished, it doesn't have to be right now. It doesn't even have to be tomorrow. Once the show's finished, get in there, especially if you're watching this on replay and you've gotten this far, more power to you. But get down in the comments, put something in there. And you can do that now as well, believe it or not. Go in there and just put, you know, great stream, whatever. If you want to give us some feedback, even if you just want to put an emoji, you know, the ice cube guy, or the ice cube, the glasses guy, whatever it is, helps the channel, shows engagement. We'll really appreciate it. But till next week, guys, we've got Brick Rich on for you. And also our youngest ever guest on the show, Brick Bob.
Even younger than Bear.
Yeah, younger than Brick Bear. What? Yeah, we got a youngster in the chat. I don't think he's not going to be on for very long, and he won't be showing his face. But yeah, Brick Rich's son, Brick Bob, will be in the house talking about some Lego. So come and check that out, guys. And other than that, we'll see you next week.
Ta-ra.
Yes, lads. Take care now. Let's end this.